Okay.
You dirty
sound check.
bastard.
1, 2. God, I'm hitting CD fucking things open. Okay, let's get my shit together. We got this now.
Fucking thing sucks.
Fuck.
We'll do it live. Okay.
Cruising whiskey. Get in, sit down, buckle up. Cruising whiskey. Get in, sit down, buckle up. Cruising whiskey.
Welcome back to Cruise with Steak. Grimsteak here, coming at you live on Jerry's D-Live channel because Grimerica FM is not working. I don't know what's up with Grimerica FM, but we're here. It's Tuesday night, September 29th. We have an amazing show. There's shit. Clown World is just, it's beyond belief right now, people. Everything's going out of control. Right now, the debates are going on, and we'll tune in periodically to that. Right now, there's 2 empty podiums I'm looking at, but, or maybe not, actually. Shit, I'm on a pause screen. Nope. But, yeah, we got debates going on, and, I don't know. Joining me tonight, I'm all ADD squirreling out right now, is Mr. James Cruz.
James Cruz.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Live and direct, back in the chair. It's good to be here.
Back in the
Can't
chair.
wait. Can't wait to debate all over the place.
Really, just debate everywhere. I was waiting for some sort of cum reference or masturbate reference to happen.
I debated in my pants.
There we go. And we got Jerry Cthulhu.
I debated in my pants.
We'll just repeat it.
It was church.
It's a church debate.
We got Mr. B.Strut.
Hey guys, what's up?
What's up, Bill?
It's all happening.
It's everything's
Debate.
happening.
Just
It's
debating
all
here.
happening.
You
Yeah.
don't fucking love us tonight?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love you guys.
Yeah,
I
I love
hate
you
you guys. Damn, come on, Bill. You're breaking the stride. And we also got Mr. That Guy.
I'm not as thick as you drunk I am, but the drunker I sit here, the longer I get.
Jesus. And we have Flavortown.
Trust never sleeps.
Trust doesn't sleep. And we got Nickie the Dude.
A lot of emails.
Come on,
to the
James. Too soon. What's up, Nickie?
It's better to burn out than to fade away.
Perfect. There it is. And we got Zac Hawkins.
The only difference between a politician and a turd run over in the road is the skid marks where the person tried to avoid the turd.
Oh, man. And we got Armouro tonight.
I know less than half as well as I like, and I like less than half as well as you deserve. Also, I'm too drunk to taste this chicken.
Man, your Frodo, your Bilbo Baggins's us. I love it.
That ain't chicken, bro.
It's like turtle.
And rounded it out, the lovely Suzanne.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Suzanne.
Happy debate night.
Happy debate night. Let's jump on
Yeah,
over. to
let's
this
talk about the
debate.
Jews here.
Let's see what's happening right now.
The first subject is the Supreme Court.
Supreme Court,
Paul
first
Peralta
subject.
logo?
Here we
Oh,
go.
no, that's
That was
an eagle.
perfect
Just
timing.
right into
Found
it.
over the weekend to succeed the late Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Oh, shit, they're
on
getting
the
into
court.
RBG.
You
This
say
is
the
gonna be the show,
Constitution
people.
is clear
You
about
signed
your
up for this.
obligation and the
Love it.
Senate's
Wait,
versus
Biden's already up there?
a
He hasn't
nominee to the
collapsed yet?
court.
Come on.
Vice
Yeah, there we
President Biden, you say that this is an
Where are
effort
their
by
masks?
the president and Republicans to get through an appointment
Trust
and
the
what
mask.
you call an abuse of power. My first question to both of you
How
tonight,
small is he?
why are you right
Damn, Trump
in
got a
the
boo,
argument
though.
you make and
he's
your
a
opponent
hobbit.
wrong? And where do you think
If this
a
was in New York,
justice
Cuomo would
ballot
kick
would
him out of
take
the
the
state.
court?
No mask?
President
Come
Trump, in
on,
this
man.
first segment, you go first. 2
It's in
minutes.
Cleveland.
Are they not social distancing in the
No, it's
crowd?
here. It's in my town.
Election.
Shush.
Elections have consequences. We have the Senate,
They have
we have the
consequences.
White House, and we have a phenomenal nominee, respected by all, top academic.
Top.
Good in
True-
every
it's
way.
the true
good
true.
in every way. In fact, some of her biggest endorsers are very liberal people.
John C.
From
Dvorak
Notre
thinks
Dame
he's a
and other
saint.
You see him
places.
adjust
So
his
I think she's
earpiece?
going to be fantastic.
Biden
We
just
have
did.
plenty of
It's
time.
right here.
Even if
I
we
wonder
did
if he
it after
did
the election
the
itself, I have
earpiece
a lot of
check.
time after the
It
election.
was the-
as
Joe
you
Biden
know.
asleep?
So I think
Yep,
that
he's
she
not
will
at all.
be
He's already dead.
going to be as good as anybody.
He's
that
writing
has
down
served
what they
in the
just told
court.
him in his
We really
ear.
feel that we have.
He's
a
right
just hit him with another 20 volts.
Respected by all.
You
Said
can
she's
see
the
him
single
breathing like a
greatest
tough walk
student
uphill.
He's ever had. He's been a professor for a long time at a great school.
I'm waiting for the jammer to kick in.
We won the election, and therefore we have
Get some
to
feedback into the mic.
choose her.
Holding his ear. Oh my God.
Would say otherwise.
It's an
And by the way, the
aneurysm.
Democrats, they wouldn't even think about
It's
nothing.
an-
If they had, the only difference is they're trying to do it faster.
He's looking
There's no
real
way they would give
presidential.
it up.
Oh, look at that
They
smile.
have
look at that
no-
Oh, did he wink?
He blinked.
Did he wink?
The robot can
I
blink.
thought it was a wink.
And
Bro, that
probably
kill
would
shot of
happen in
Adderall
reverse
just kicked
also.
in.
Definitely.
It's
So
just
we won the election,
adjusting his
and we have the
dentures.
right to do
Don't
it.
worry.
Do you think he'll shit his
President Trump,
pants?
thank you.
tonight?
Just grind on those
Question
dentures.
to you, Vice President Biden.
He's
You have
got the show
wearing the
dentures in
pants.
tonight.
Well, first
They
of
just
all,
called him vice president.
Thank you for doing this and looking forward to this, Mr.
Thank you,
President.
Joe.
For whatever this is.
The American people have a right to have a say in who the Supreme Court nominee is.
he gonna make a
And
full
that say
sentence?
occurs when they vote for a United States senators
He's reading.
and when they vote
He's
for
freaking
the
reading.
President
Look
of
at
the
him.
United States. They're not going to get that chance now because we're in the middle of an election already. Election
Yeah,
has already
Jerry, get
started.
it.
Tens of thousands of people, People already have voted. This is such a bogus argument. I don't want to hear
Wallace,
it.
sorry.
Happen is we should wait. We should wait and see what the outcome of this election is, because that's the only you. way the American people get to express their view is by who they elect as president and who they elect as vice president.
We have to count how many
what's
sets
at
of tire
stake
tracks
here?
are across
Because
Joe's
nobody
carcass
will let you.
before.
He wants to get rid of the
If
Affordable
the
Care
Democrats were in power,
Act.
he
He's
would
been running
not be
on
making
that.
this
He
argument.
ran on that, and he's been governing on
What's up
that.
with that tie,
He's in
queer?
the Supreme Court right now.
Yeah,
trying to
no,
get rid
seriously. There's no red, white, or blue in that tie.
Affordable Care Act.
No.
He couldn't
Which,
get this,
will
the
strip
Masonic
Those are
checkerboard.
jail bar black and white.
It's all black and white, yeah.
Insurance, health insurance now, if it goes into court, and the justice, and I have nothing. I'm not opposed.
Health insurance court. What's going on?
He's already fucking up. He's already
What?
fucking up.
Written before she went.
Affordable Care Act to be voted down with
Yeah.
The
majority.
Affordable Care Act is not.
He's been in government for
The other
180
thing is on the
years.
court. If it's struck down. What happens?
But you know, Trump
He's
signed an
already
executive order
talking
this
about
week.
Once
the movie
again,
break.
a woman could be
Trump signed an
held
executive
pay
order
more
to
money
keep
because she has a
pre-existing
pre-existing
condition
condition of
covered,
pregnancy. They were able to charge a woman more for the same exact procedure. mandate.
already.
Oh my God, he's got
That
three
ended
little
when we, in
puffs
fact,
in
passed the Affordable
his.
Care
Oh yeah,
Act.
dude, he's
for
got the three
666.
puff puffs.
100 million
Is that
people
666
on that
Armouro?
condition.
Is that what that
And
means?
they'll be taken away
can-
as well.
They can
Those
charge a woman
pre-existing
more for
conditions,
a
Look, started
vasectomy than
streaming
they do a
33
man.
minutes
So
ago.
it's just not appropriate to do this before this
Suzanne.
election. If
What
he
happened
wins
33
the
minutes ago?
election,
This
whether it's a
started
Democrat,
streaming.
a Republican, then it
I can
goes
tell
forward.
already. This is going to be the second most boring cruise mistake episode ever.
No, that's cool.
Oh hell no! I'm like an hour away from.
Oh no!
wasted.
You haven't heard the interview that I did.
Ah, dude.
said very powerfully.
That
very
is true.
strongly,
That's somewhere.
At some point,
It
10 years
doesn't
ago
exist,
or so,
folks.
she said,
Some
"The
point.
Yeah,
president
I'm going to
said
say the
batteries
highlights of
in
the
your
debates
earpiece.
will be much better than
Yeah.
watching them live.
We're not elected for
Let's-
Oh yeah, we already know
Okay.
what the highlights are because
So we went for about 5
Washington Post
minutes.
published them earlier.
He's elected to the next
During
Both
that
sides are
period
just
of
going to
time,
pick
during that period of time,
mispronunciations
we
and
have
word
an
stumbles,
opening.
and so
If you're not
everybody's
elected
going to
for
have
3
fun.
years, I'm
They're gonna
elected for
fucking
Unless
Yeah.
Biden
Yeah.
sneezes really hard and them dentures just come right out.
Well, let's
They're
let's
already
take a
talking
pause
over
on
each
this.
other.
Yeah, let's take a pause on this. Let's talk about some of the shenanigans that went on today. Because
Shenanigans?
there was October surprises coming out.
Yeah, left and right.
It
But
started
it's not even
Sunday.
October yet.
It started Sunday.
Shenanigans started on Sunday.
Talk to
Yeah,
me.
October came early.
It seems like every single Trump supporter's wet dream is coming true right now from all this Flynn stuff or something that I'm seeing.
We trust him?
I
Not
think there's
Flynn.
trust going
Not
on.
Flynn from Ratcliffe.
Ratcliffe.
Well, Radcliffe had the big bomb.
Harry
today.
Potter?
Yeah, but did you see what I found in that article?
Which article?
But the Democrats
the
claim it's
whole-
Russian bullshit.
Well, no, the DNI released actually declassified and put it out in a unclassified memo today. A bunch of details about that Hillary was the one who came up with the idea for the Russian collusion narrative before Trump was ever even actually the guy.
We know that.
Did you read the article that walked that back though
No, but-
and said
No.
what?
It was not walked back.
No, what? It wasn't an article. It was a press release. It wasn't a press release. It was a memo, an unclassified memo from the Director of National Intelligence.
In response to a FOIA.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I posted an article that said what the wording said. I don't know. I'll have to post it again.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I read the letter, and they said they didn't have a direct correlation with Clinton. No, they just named her. But
Exactly.
nothing's going to happen from it. They don't have the direct. They don't have the smoking gun, but they
Right.
named her Obama and Biden. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they didn't call out the smoking gun.
Obama Biden.
Yes. They were both briefed after Clinton floated the idea of tangling then candidate Trump up with Russia.
Well, regardless of I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jer.
That was released in a book after the election. A bunch of Clinton staffers wrote a book, and they said that in the book that Clinton cooked this up with Podesta to hamper Trump, to fuck with Trump.
What was the P sheets thing?
It was to hide her email, to get him off her emails, is what I read.
That's what's alleged in that letter.
Okay, so in this article, it says, in his own statement, Graham asserted that the accuracy of the assessment was irrelevant. Other words, whether she was involved or not was irrelevant. They're talking about Ratcliffe's. I don't know. I posted this earlier.
That's
Ratcliffe's
correct.
claims.
It is irrelevant if she was involved or not because Obama and Biden.
Exactly.
It's irrelevant. She wasn't even in the government at the time. She was not Secretary of State. She had bowed out the year before.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, her involvement is, she's a shady fuck. What else can you say?
We all know she's guilty as sin.
She won the popular vote.
But you can make stick to her.
She won the rigged
That's the
popular
thing.
vote.
No.
She won the rigged popular vote.
That's the way it works now.
It's not what you can make stick to her. It's what people will prosecute her for.
It's what you can prove in a court of law, I guess. So
It's not even that. It's what you can pay.
No doubt.
yeah, true.
It's what you can make stick to a blue dress, I thought.
You could honestly. We're in a situation right now. We're in a situation right now where we know that Epstein's death was a success, and if they had just trumped Trump before, they could have avoided all this.
Not who you know, it's who you slay.
Yeah. You can kill a high-profile guy like Epstein. They should have just killed Trump, and now they're in a world of shit.
Dude, they could never kill Trump.
What if they
Trump
tried to kill Trump a bunch of times and haven't been able to?
if he
That
died,
sounds
it
like
would,
a comic book I'd read.
That's why he's wearing that stool around his waist tonight.
I would take up.
That wasn't a butt. That's a bulletproof shield they have on him.
It's special getaway britches.
Yeah,
like
it looks like a
Trump
complete
is
stool.
permanently
hanging
armored
down.
up.
It just opens up a hole in his shoes and he drops through the bottom of the pants.
Fetch me the fleeing trousers.
Oh, they're talking
It's
healthcare
actually
now.
Barron in a Trump suit, so you have to aim for the chest.
Wait, isn't there some cloak or something he could put around him that would?
Do you know
Okay,
there's
no,
an
that's
invisible
Harry Potter.
Some sort of
Another book, Suzanne.
Absolutely, Suzanne.
You know, he's got some shit like that.
Yeah, there's an
Did you
invisible
guys see
cloak.
the trailer for this new fucking Showtime show called The Comey Rule?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's about James Comey.
They made a
Trailer on what?
it's with I saw it on it's got Jeff Daniels as Comey.
Oh, we're doing reverse
gosh.
trust.
Perfect. Dumb and Dumber.
Brendan
Reverse
Gleeson,
trust. Yeah.
Yes.
and Brendan Gleeson as Trump.
Yeah, and he looks good, but doesn't sound like Trump.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Interesting.
he's like an Irish guy, isn't he? Or like
Yeah, he's Mad Eye Moody.
yeah.
Speaking of Harry Potter.
Mad Eye Moody. Okay.
Speaking of Harry Potter,
Is he-
but yeah,
is-
it's supposed
yeah.
to be they say it's a 2-part series about two powerful men whose strikingly different ethics and loyalties put them on a collision course.
One's a Nephilim and one's a Draco reptilian.
Oh,
it's
I
perfect.
see. Yeah.
It's a perfect.
Comey
What
was
is that?
nowhere near as powerful as Trump. Give
So it's
me a
basically
break.
like Will and Grace.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Comey's pretending he's not.
Oh, so you also have Joe
Wait,
Joe
who's Jack
Latruglio. Joe Latruglio of Reno 911 and Superbad fame is Jeff Sessions. You have Sally Yates. Yeah, Sally Yates played by Holly Hunter.
God.
Nice.
Oh, and Kamala Harris played by Wanda Sykes.
Yes, actually.
Seriously?
See, Wanda Sykes will make a better Maxine Waters.
Oh, she would
That's
make a
the one
great
I was-
Maxine
yep.
Waters.
Yep.
I think. I think Loretta Lynch ought to be played by
Jesus.
Chris Rock.
I think Tim Dillon should play every character. Tim Dillon in there.
Guys,
We could get
I can get a great Tim Dillon. Oh wait, never mind.
it's getting serious.
What's that fight?
That
Kevin?
show.
There's fingers being pointed.
What's happening?
I'll tell you,
There are
there's going to be
20
some
million
awesome bad
people
lip reading
getting
come out of
healthcare
this.
Look at
through
Biden's
Obamacare.
Oh, I know. I
mouth.
thought
He
that too.
wants to take it away. He won't ever look you in the eye and say that's what he wants to do. Take it away.
No, I want to give them
Number
better
three.
health care at a much lower price
But-
because
and by the way,
Obamacare
he doesn't
is
know
no
how.
good.
He doesn't know how
I've
to do
already
that.
fixed it.
He has never
I've
offered
already
a
fixed
plan.
it to him.
God, this is ridiculous. I can't do it.
Well, I just cutting
I can't
in.
do it.
Just play.
Dude, that's all I need.
yeah.
That's all I need. This is so fucking stupid. This is our
He's doing
country.
stuff,
If you
but he
vote,
doesn't know how to do it.
don't vote, people. Do me a favor. Just don't
Absolutely
vote.
never
Don't give
vote.
your energy to these
Imagine.
fucking demons.
Imagine.
Don't do it.
It's a professional liar
It's
against
two
a
old
professional
fucking
shit poster.
puppets. It's two old piece of shit puppets that they just fucking are keeping alive and propping up there and putting a donkey and an elephant on their back and saying, go out there and make decisions for millions of fucking people. It's retarded.
What? It's a
fuck
cockfight,
this
but
system.
both of the cocks are really, really wrinkly.
And they got shriveled clams for balls.
Worst frauding ever.
Man.
I take the
just
guy
love the
that
Pepe
hasn't
stream
had
that
his
I
head
has going on there.
split open
Like, I
3
just-
times.
It's
I don't think I've
radicalizing
heard
me
Grim
right
this
now.
upset in a while.
Armouro, 7 for execution, but 9.8 for degree of difficulty. Well done, brother.
It's just
For what?
the politics. It just gets people so worked up, and it's so fucking dumb. It's such a bad thing for everybody. It's horrible for everyone.
I like it because I'm out of regular porn, so this like fills a niche.
It's that real kinky
It's the
stuff.
only thing that gets you hard anymore. I understand.
Is this like gilf politician porn? Is that?
It's like that Pepe dildo. It keeps popping up on my screen here.
just on your screen, James. Nobody else.
It's only on my
a
screen.
Pepe dildos just
It
blasting.
just
at
keeps
you.
popping
Google
up.
We're live
AdSense
streaming
is
this
having a
video
ball.
to thousands of people on D
Yeah, there's
Live.
thousands of people on
D
D-Live.
Live, and
Thousands.
also on his OnlyFans.
Ooh.
Yeah, the
thousands.
The
and
OnlyFans guys are getting a
thousands.
freebie tonight.
I don't know why the serious Nazis and serious Antifa don't just start OnlyFans because they don't censor your shit.
That's it. Yeah.
Why don't they have that?
Well,
I
wasn't
mean,
there a whole
how do you
thing
know they
back
don't? Do you
Wasn't there a
scour
whole-
Why? We just don't
OnlyFans for
go on
Nazi
them.
content?
during the?
We should go on an OnlyFans hunt.
Yes, let's do it. That's where all
Wasn't
the
there,
Nazis really went. They left Argentina and just started OnlyFans.
during the Hong Kong protests. Weren't there a bunch of activists posting videos on Pornhub?
Probably.
I bet.
were there?
I could see that.
Everybody
I feel
was
like I
posting
remember
videos on
that.
Pornhub.
I feel like I remember hearing or seeing that.
I have not.
Like
that
Chang doing a bunch of
Just
Pornhub videos.
FYI.
To,
Chang.
Yeah, Master
For
Chef
those
Chang.
for those of you that
Damn.
don't subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/cruiseandmistake, we found Chang. He exists in season 9 of MasterChef.
Yes,
So,
he does.
Good.
Just throwing that out there.
He's
It
doing
is so
fine. I
good.
mean, this is pre-death. I mean, they all that stuff's pre-recorded. So
He was close to death in this. This was after his car accident.
yeah,
I'm
I
waiting
have
for
a
the second
theory
coming
that-
of Chang.
We got 18 live viewers right now.
Nice.
I have a theory that Chang is
Wow.
actually a group of people and not just one.
Well, it's
Chang
possible.
Collective.
Ooh, it's
You
a
might be
title.
right.
It's a Chang collective.
I think
Could be
you're
a
right.
Chang
It is.
Oh damn, they're doing COVID-19, you guys.
Oh,
ooh,
gotta
yeah.
go
Let's
back.
mask up.
I gotta
Pop-up.
share,
Someone's
I gotta
really
share
need to say
screen for
help.
this one.
2021. Why should the American people trust you more
Nice.
than your opponent
Trust.
Trust Jews.
to deal with this
That's what I heard.
public health crisis going forward? In this case, the question goes to you first, sir.
I hope
2
this
minutes
is loud enough. This is
uninterrupted.
the loudest feed I could find. Yes.
Woof.
200,000 dead. As you said, over 7 million infected in the United States.
Oh, I hate him.
We, in fact, have 5%, 4% of the world's population,
5%,
20% of the deaths. 40,000
dead is
people
like
a day
Dead under
are
communism
contracting
in the last
COVID.
9 minutes.
In addition to that, about
Still getting
between
it.
750 and 1,000 people a day are dying. When he was presented with that number, he said, it is what it is.
People are dying.
Well, it is what it is because you are who you are. That's why it is. The president has no plan. He hasn't laid out anything.
He can't do
knew
a thing,
all the way back in
anything. He's
February
trusting
how
the-
serious
he's
this
trusting the
crisis
plan.
was. He knew it was a deadly disease. What did he do? He's on tape as acknowledging he knew it.
It's coming.
He said he didn't tell them.
He's on Betamax admitting this. Everyone knows
It's
this.
on tape.
Biden's only plan is don't die.
In addition to that, what did he do?
It's
It's
working
in the
so far.
dirt instead of in the
We were
cloud.
insisting that the Chinese, the people we had on the ground in China should be able to go to Wuhan and determine for themselves how dangerous this was. He did not even ask Xi to do that. He told us what a great job Xi was doing. He said we owe him a
Shouldn't that be
debt of
them?
gratitude
Ask them.
for being so transparent with us. And what did he do then? He then
How dare he
nothing-
assume the
he
gender of
waited and
China?
waited
Them
and
then
waited. He
said-
still doesn't have a plan. I laid out
Sir,
back
it's
in
his 2
March
minutes.
exactly what we should be doing.
Sir?
And I laid out again in July what we should be doing.
He
We
did
should
lay
be
down
providing
again in
all the
July.
protective gear possible. We should be providing the money the House
Just like-
passed
I love
in
that.
order
I
to
love
be
that look
able
on
to
Trump's
go
face.
out
Keep talking,
and get
Codger.
People
Okay, watching this. All right,
And the highlights will be better. I'm gonna say it
highlights
every
will
time
be
you
better,
show it.
but I mean, it's just blood boiling.
I'm
This
rock
this
hard
shit.
over here.
Yeah,
This
man.
shit.
Dude, that's the entire
Totally.
point of it. Is to make
Exactly.
you angry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
First of
insane.
all, first of all, they're harvesting your energy because you're angry.
Yep.
And B, you're picking sides, which is
My
a different
side
type
is-
of energy.
What's the side
They're
where
also
neither
harvesting.
side
They're
is-
also harvesting children at the same
It's your
time.
nose.
Adrenochrome, right?
This is that point
For
where
the
Jim
orphan
Carrey.
train.
This
This
is that
segment
point
of
where
the-
Jim Carrey puts a thing on the top of the TV box and it sucks your brain out.
This segment of the debate's brought to you by Loosh.
Yeah, Leash, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, we'd like to welcome our new sponsor, Frazzle Drip.
Frazzle drip.
Isn't that one of those scissor?
No,
Scissor.
yeah, I think you get
Scissor?
one. I think you get a Chili's. You get a Frazzle.
Hillary.
Frazzle
what is
Drip
that?
hot dog.
What is that?
Gotta
scissor?
give you more.
Made from yesterday's hot dogs.
Yes.
What is that scissor? It's like THC infused cough syrup.
No, it's
No.
cough. I think it's just cough syrup and I don't know,
Codeine.
probably some codeine. There
It's
you
cough
go.
syrup and codeine. You can
Wait,
buy
isn't cough syrup
codeine in
codeine?
Yeah,
No,
you buy
this is
it in a
something they
bottle
sell.
in Canada and everywhere else. You just can't do that in America.
Yeah. It's
Ah.
it's about it's
Also
what I
called
thought it
lean.
was. Yeah,
Yeah.
lean. Yeah, that it's
because that's what you end up doing.
It's fucking beautiful.
That's just
It's
regular cough
great.
syrup. I thought there was an actual like recreational drug, THC based drug with a
I'm
similar
sure they
name.
probably did make something to try to commercialize the popularity of
Yeah.
an illegal thing.
Scissor in a
Marinol.
poppable can.
Let us know in the chats or on D Live.
I think Marinol was what John Jones's NFL
Oh, Marinol,
brother-
that synthetic
Marinol.
weed.
Yeah,
Yes.
Anybody
We're
went
talking
to John
Spice and
Jones's?
K2 now?
yeah. His NFL brother was found naked and bleeding in New York. That's
Damn.
was his last week in New England. He
You got like a 1 in 6
Playing
chance
in
of having
Arizona
that
the
happen
weekend.
in Boston anyway. So
yeah,
He was only bleeding
did-
from his nipples.
I did try that synthetic
It's a
weed.
good run.
What year was that when that synthetic weed came out? That was like
Oh,
probably
five.
It was
no, it was
a
like
little later than that.
2010, 2011
it was,
probably.
It was like somewhere around there because I was when
The same year that
It was
Purple
back-
Drank Malt Liquor came out. I know
The only
that.
reason
and bath salts too. I'm pretty sure.
tried it. It
Wait a
would.
minute.
It may have even been like
No, I tried it out
2009.
because there was K2 and then there was tons of synthetic weed brands
Yeah.
that just every
Yeah, there was a
bodega or like
shitload.
little shop would just sell. But yeah, I remember trying
Isn't
it
all
once and
synthetic
it
weed
just
though salvia? Isn't it?
no
That's different.
salvia is like synthetic
totally
DMT.
totally different.
That shit'll put you on another planet.
Black and
for a minute.
yellow, black and
arrangement.
yellow.
Yeah.
I basically one time did not like it.
I think salvia.
I stopped
is-
listening. I stopped listening after Dexter Methorphan. That was it.
Because you got a boner? What?
Salvia
No.
technically is derived from some kind of plant, but K2 is literally just some fucking
It's
drug, like
garbage.
some chemical compound that they literally just sprayed on potpourri.
to make to make it.
promise,
So, I mean,
right?
quite literally, they just got like
Yeah.
smokable herbs and and
That shit was
sprayed
so
the shit
horrible.
on it.
It was just like a big
Why
brick of nasty, sticky nastiness.
Why
Okay,
not just spray it on
Yeah,
mild
but it
tobacco?
fucked you up though.
Required viewing.
Because
Formula
then you could-
51. Samuel
probably
L.
couldn't sell it
Jackson.
in
Go
smoke
watch.
shops.
Yeah, it was it was a real sketchy business.
I almost busted the plot of Formula 51 just to let you know I've seen it. But
Dude.
anyways, I've seen it.
Great
It's
show.
great. Yep.
Excellent. Meatloaf has never been better.
Come on, Bitch Tits was great in fucking Fight Club.
Oh, Fight Club.
Oh,
Yes, it
yeah,
was.
true, yeah, true. But unless you've seen Formula 51, I'm telling you, the Lizard Man.
Formula
just go watch
51.
And it only makes common sense.
It only makes common sense. You fired.
Little elevated music, a bitch with a nickel-plated line.
With a smelly asshole and a stinky pussy.
Jesus.
In the
that
words
always
of
the
Tracy
way?
Morgan, your mama only got one titty with a nipple on it.
Bam.
Jesus.
So,
Yeah.
back to your point about the fuckery of the week, Grim.
Yeah.
Oh, we already lost 8 people.
That's what we do. It hemorrhages.
Bunch of codgers talking about old movies. Fuck this. I'm out.
Mode.
No, just a bunch of K2 supporters in there. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck this, man. Spice was
Saved my
tight.
life.
No, it's probably people that came in who wanted to actually watch the debate live stream, and then were like, "Did I watch the debate?"
They keep cutting it off.
It's probably
I
right.
want to watch
cutting
the
it
debate.
They're Biden fans. Every time Trump talks, they cut it off.
Anytime someone talks, yeah, it just gets shut down.
I'll go for him.
I got it on a separate stream and like a separate screen over here, and I'm just trying to like
Mouth read it.
I'm trying to spot the green screen wires. No luck yet.
Do you think they got them propped up like those Civil War photos where they just stringing up dead people on like planks? So you think it's got Biden on like some metal rack and they're just weekend
they got a metal rod off his pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got just a pole that comes shoulder height in the back just to keep him up. If he falls asleep, though,
I can't wait. I can't wait for the Civil War where everyone just goes out in the streets and poses in front of cannons and just like just sits on the porches of old Southern plantations and just kind of just this.
In rocking chairs with really huge shotguns.
8 hours, yeah.
12 feet tall.
Yeah, this 8 foot tall rifles that 15 guys are standing around. Man, that was such a crazy Civil War. There was
It
so
was
much-
crazy.
Yeah.
For their orphan
The
train kids
craziest
to
one
come
yet.
along, help them out on the farm.
Yes.
I can't wait for that. I can't wait for Ian Miles Chong to just be standing next to a blunderbuss.
40 acres and 2 kids.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the mud floods and the
happening.
reset.
Did you see the one somebody posted this morning in Indonesia?
The flood?
Yeah, who
Yeah,
was it?
right?
Endless,
Okay.
Endless, I think, posted.
I didn't get a chance to click the link. You gotta tell me how dirty it got there.
Dude, it was pretty fucking nuts. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. I'll post it here in a second.
Those guys like poop in the street, and it was
So it's
gross.
cleaner now.
Like, yeah. Whoever lived at the bottom of town is fucked.
Oh man, shit rolls downhill, right?
True.
Oh, here we go.
Are Biden and Harris contributing to the fear of a vaccine?
We're almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word. Because you know what? There's nothing smart about you, Joe. 47 years. you've
Smirk.
done
There's
nothing
nothing smart
What
about
Let
you,
me
Joe.
tell you something, Joe. If you would have had the charge of what I was put through, I had to close the greatest economy in the history of our country. And by the way, now it's being built again.
See,
and
We're
it's
going to
going
get
up
to the
fast.
economy in the next
He's
segment.
building it back better.
It's going up fast.
Okay.
Look forward to it.
When it comes to
There you
how
go.
the virus has been handled
Stole this
so
hashtag.
far,
Hell
the two
yeah,
of
you
you
did.
have taken very
You just
different
stole
approaches,
it.
and this is going to affect how the virus is handled going forward
His
by
ultimate Trump
whichever
move.
of you ends up becoming the next president. I
keep
want
going
to
back
quickly
to it.
go
It's
through
my
several of
problem.
those. Reopenings. Vice President Biden, you have been much more reluctant than President Trump about reopening the economy and schools. Why, sir?
Because he doesn't have a plan. If I were running, I'd know what the plan is. You've got to.
Biden's eyes look so dark.
It's why are you, not why is Trump.
I don't give a fuck what either of those dudes say. It's about your own town, your own little city you live in. That it's their plan.
He has Rothschild eyes for sure.
Nancy Pelosi.
And
Schumer.
They were
By the
like,
way,
why are
Nancy
you
Pelosi
so
and
reluctant
Schumer,
to?
they have
And
fucking
he goes,
muted.
because
He
Trump.
won't even meet.
Trump's
with
saying the whole time, or
Republicans
Biden's saying the whole
won't meet
time,
with
he
him.
doesn't have a
But
plan. I have a
sits-
plan.
He sits in his
What is
golf
that
course
plan,
and-
Joe?
I mean,
He never
literally,
tells
think about
anybody.
it.
You probably
Don't
talk
die.
more
Think
than
about
I
it.
do, Joe.
What about this question of reopenings and the fact
Well, he
screen
wants
of
to
this.
shut down this country. And I want to keep it open. And we did a great thing by shutting
Come on,
it down.
man.
Wait a minute, Joe. Let me shut you down for a second, Joe, just for 1 second.
Oh, roasted. Let me shut you down for a second.
Look at him laughing.
Through it. We had to because we didn't know anything about the disease. Now we found that elderly people with heart problems and diabetes and different problems are very vulnerable. We learned a lot. Young children
went senility and like looked over
even
and-
younger people aren't. We've learned a lot. But he wants to
Bro,
shut
the
it
whole
down.
country is watching
More
two
people
pieces of
will be
shit
hurt
yell at each
by
other.
continuing. If you look at Pennsylvania, if you look at certain states that have been shut down, they have Democrat governors all. One of the reasons they're shut down is because they want to keep it shut down until after the election on November 3rd.
Both of those zones have skid marks on them.
But those states are not doing well that are shut
don't
down.
move on to another subject.
No, yeah, exactly. Fucking Chris.
What about the thing that's been going on for like a year at this point, right? Or it feels like it at this, yeah.
And in fact, recently you have cited the issue of waiters touching their masks and touching plates.
Jeez.
Are you questioning
No, I think
the
masks
efficacy
are
of
okay.
masks?
You have to understand, if you look, I mean, I have a mask right here. I put mask
there
right
it is.
here.
I'll put it on if you want.
As an example, everybody's had a test.
Joe's just
and
like,
you've
cool
had
mask.
social distancing and all of the
I like
things that
to
you
have
have
a
to. But
mask.
I
Just
wear
like your
masks
rally.
when needed.
I wear
When
masks
needed, I
too.
wear masks.
Okay, let me ask.
I don't wear masks like him. Every time you see him, he's got a mask. He could be speaking 200 feet away from it. He shows up with the biggest mask I've ever seen.
President Biden, go ahead, sir.
In other words, you have proceed, Biden.
I think Trump just shit Joe's pants.
We provided money. The Congress.
But I was asking you, sir, about masks.
Well, masks make a big difference. His own head of the CDC said if we just wore masks between now, if everybody wore masks in social distance between now and January, we'd probably save up to 100,000 lives. It matters.
And they've also said the opposite. They've also
That's
said
part of the
no
200
serious person
billion.
said the opposite.
No,
Yes, you don't fuck the ass.
Dr. Fauci said the
He did
opposite.
not
I
say
want to
the
ask you, we
opposite.
got a little more than a minute left.
Oh yeah.
And we're done.
He said, she said.
That's a little taste.
this
Oh, doctor.
Yeah,
That's a little taste of
he
debate.
said, he said.
We'll get a little taste of the debate there.
But
It's some of that he said, she said bullshit.
Oh, do we
shit.
need some Fred Durst going on?
Oh, yeah.
talking that shit.
First of all, Biden didn't even hear what Trump was talking about because he was writing shit down or he was not paying attention.
Let
At
shit
all.
slip.
Because when he
You believe
answered
him
the
with the
question,
fat
he came
lips.
up with a different answer. Wallace had to correct him as they were talking about masks. He goes, mask. And he starts talking to party masks, not responding to what Trump said. He's totally
course.
Yeah,
getting
man.
fed his answers. Or
No,
Yeah.
every
He might-
question,
he
they
might
were
not
like,
be- he might not be get fed his answers, but he's definitely got answers on topics. He's got talking points on topics. So when they ask him about masks, he talks the talking points, and he's probably memorized them or to some degree.
I think he's reading them. I think he's reading them.
hey, will you tell me
maybe.
about your headlamp right now?
That's
Whose
Poop
cat
Slinger.
is licking themselves?
Who's headlamp? Who's
That's
headlamp?
Poop Slinger. He's slinging something.
Pandero de caca.
What is going on?
He's walking out in Wisconsin somewhere.
Oh, he's probably in
Yeah.
snow.
Yeah,
he's,
man.
he's trotting through feet of snow right now.
Trotting through feet of
That's
snow.
what's going on.
No matter
moon.
what,
Just cold grass. I doubt it's
no matter what you see him doing, he's everywhere you want to be.
Yes.
Probably. I'm sure he has some.
except
Not
the
in front
creepy
of a
haunted
TV.
house.
Nothing.
He
Headlamp.
won't go in that
MasterCard.
creepy haunted house.
I'm not going in the creepy haunted house. I'm going to get some raspberries.
A 350-pound Atlas stone is on his back right now.
Those are
Watch out
raspberries.
for Bigfoot. They
Yeah,
like
he
the
is
berry
Bigfoot.
bushes.
No,
They do. It's
Bigfoot's
true,
in-
Suzanne.
Bigfoot's in my back pasture.
Nikki, are those numbers accurate?
That came off the CDC website, I think.
So there's only 1.3 million total deaths in the U.S. this year?
First 6 months this year. So multiply that by 2, we're going to come up 50,000 short from
But it's a
2018.
But where are your
We're going to
fucking
be
masks?
overpopulated.
Wow, my
Interesting.
God.
Show me the bodies. Yeah.
No
Show
kidding.
me the bodies.
You know what? Remember,
Damn, that's a
Show me
meme.
the motherfucking bodies, Pop.
Worldwide, there's
Joe's
157,000
Remember-
people that die every day worldwide.
Yeah.
The numbers are
Joe's
not adding up.
just predicted 100K more going to die. You know, Nashville
100 million we're going to die.
Nashville posted 165 new cases yesterday, 0 deaths, 0 hospitalizations from it. They're just testing people and scaring the shit out of people with that.
Yes, people are going to get tested. If they think they're sick, they're running to get tested. And most of the people that I've seen are testing negative. They're coming back going, well, I tested negative.
That's
My wife
true.
tested negative.
We're only seeing the cases reported positive. We're not seeing the total.
Yeah. No, we're not.
But you have a brain hemorrhage where they shoved that swab up your nose.
Oh, dude, yeah, it was crazy.
It looks more like an installation system than a test.
Did you have one, Nickie?
No, hell no.
Okay.
I won't even put a mask on. I'm not going anywhere.
God, I know.
Oh yeah. By the way, if you're playing along with the masking and social distancing thing, the absolute freaking last airline you want to fly is American because they're packing them in nut to butt.
I'm with Jerry. I'm not flying anymore. I'm
Somebody's flying an airplane overhead right now.
Drone
flew right over my house.
That's me.
I'll fly.
That's me. Black screen.
I'm like, either it's an airplane or a didgeridoo. One of the two.
Or a helicopter.
Maybe both.
One fart.
An airplanery do.
An airplanery do.
I will fly anywhere private, but not.
Damn, Suzanne, classy bitch. Hell yeah.
General aviation. General aviation.
Here, look, I got my own private jet. Damn.
Wow.
All you had to do was ask.
Thank God.
General aviation is really easy to get used to because I used to work for a shoe manufacturer that had their own planes, and holy crap, the first
Nike,
and that was in the 80s too.
Yes. No, it wasn't. It was recently.
It was Epstein.
I used to get first class whenever I would go on a Delta flight because my dad.
Your dad, right?
Yeah. What year? Yeah, what year he was, joined, and so it was like seniority. You would get first class if there was nobody else. You get used to that crap.
Mm-hmm.
We should have kept blimps around.
We should have kept blimps built and Zeppelins.
Honestly, dirigibles are the greatest fucking thing.
More blimps,
and we need them back. And they are way more.
I feel like dirigibles suck
faster.
compared to private jets. Like private jets are way better than fucking dirigibles.
Yeah, dude, yeah, Pooh Slinger, you are a private jet flyer, legit. Yeah,
dude, I would rather fly
Armouro
in a real jet.
I'm with
like
Armouro
F-16 or something.
Oh, that would be dope.
I know, right?
Dirigible thing.
Honestly, okay, so the difference is this.
They're slow as fuck and they're stupid? That's the big difference.
Thank you. I want to float the lazy river in the sky, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to take my time.
I do. I want to walk the promenade. I don't want to.
No, I want to be in Washington in 3 hours. That's
you can take the fucking bullet train.
You know what?
If at Grimstakes in 45 minutes.
If you're important enough, they'll wait for you.
All I'm saying is they don't let you drop hand grenades out of fucking private jets.
No, but they do out of dirigibles.
Does it stop you?
How do you know?
Yeah, come on.
I know a guy.
I know.
I dropped an orange off a cruise ship once.
Did you?
That's the
What do you
thing.
think happened?
Off the side. It went into the water. It took a really long time to get there.
Knocked a dolphin dead.
It can happen.
That made me so happy. Knocked a dolphin dead.
Knocked it dead, man.
Death by orange.
So Grim, if there were ever rails in the rearview mirror, you can no longer see them. We're way
Rails on a
up
mirror don't exist, folks. Those are gonna disappear real quick.
If you decide on hot air balloon, though, man, wear a hat. That's the only thing I got about those. Yeah. Not like one like Armouro either, because it'll set it on fire.
I was going to ask you about that bald spot, Nickie.
Hot.
Hot hat.
I'm a gentleman. I gave a lady in the basket with us my hat.
Yeah.
She did.
Now, are you speaking euphemistically?
No.
No. Okay.
We're not talking about negotiations. We're just
negotiations. We're in negotiations.
Just for the moment. Yes, her head was starting to blister.
Oh man! Speaking of burning headgear, like I think I don't know if I posted a picture, but a week ago we had put a safety thing out at work saying you can't wear masks around the furnace because they just melt.
Awesome.
Dude had one melt on his face.
Oh no!
Well, yeah. So what it does is like it feels like the heat's not hitting right on your face. You're like, oh, I'm okay, but then you get too close to the furnace and it just melts.
It's like, oh shit, that was quick.
Yep.
You know that you can get a note from your doctor saying you're allergic to the glue used on the masks.
I like it.
All you gotta do is come to the doctor with a rash on your nose, and that's it.
Yeah, give me a different mask. Yeah,
I got a face shield, and my job said that they disagree with face shields, but it's a manager by manager basis.
Oh, that's bullshit. Yeah.
Believe science,
what was it? Andy Reid got a face shield on the sideline.
I saw two people in face shields in the grocery store yesterday.
There was one.
I just want to point out how this
in
is
the hospital
a bullshit.
I saw with a face shield in the entire hospital.
This is a bullshit question right here.
Let me just tell you, Chris, let me just tell
Is
you
it
something,
true
that
you paid $750 in
laws.
taxes?
I
They
don't
just
wanna
come
call
out.
it
That's-
Before I came here.
Oh, we can hear him dodge
as
a
a
question then.
developer, I was a private business people. Like every
Nice
other
way to
private
frame it.
person, unless they're stupid.
Business people.
They go through the
Hey,
laws,
private
and that's what it
business
is.
people.
He passed a tax bill that gave us all these privileges for depreciation and for.
So of course I did.
It's like the hotel on Pennsylvania
Look, if you
Avenue.
don't
You get
play
a
the
massive,
tax
which, by the way,
system,
was
you're
given
an
to me
idiot.
by the Obama administration,
So,
if you can believe that. Now the
I
man
don't
got
fault
fired
him for this.
right after that happened, but
Vice
that's
President
Feels
Biden,
like,
you want to
God damn it,
respond?
I did
Yeah, I
do
do want to
that.
respond. Look, the tax code that made him.
Listen, fat.
I was looking at that Twitter thread, dude, and like 80% of it was like, man, I need Trump's fucking tax guy's number.
He says he's smart because he can take
No
advantage
shit.
of the tax code. And he does take
Dad,
advantage of the
Joe,
That's why
what the
Joe.
fuck do you
Keep
think
Keep in
we
mind that
do?
Trump's tax guy kept him
We're
out of
gonna
trouble by
eliminate
paying
those taxes
millions
and
of
make sure
dollars
that
in
we
advance.
invest in the people
Correct.
who, in fact, need the help. People out there
Check
need
out
help.
where
Why didn't you do it over the last 25 years?
Because you
Straight
weren't
ahead.
Why didn't you do it over
because
the
you
last
weren't
25
president
years?
screwing things up.
You were.
You do orange man bad.
Because you were orange man bad.
Orange man rad.
We've done in
Trump's
47
strategy
years.
here.
Orange man.
We've done things that you never
Trump's
even thought
strategy
of,
is
including
mad, 'cause
fixing
when
the.
he gets mad, he gets off script.
Yeah.
Is he poking him with a stick?
He's poking him with a big
Yes, he
6-foot
is.
stick.
Get off my lawn.
Now check this out. Watch Biden when he talks. He always looks to his left when he
that's-
talks.
I also noticed that his
Not
eyes
to
were
the
going
moderator,
different
not to
Hiding
the
that
camera.
earpiece.
That's spicy.
Wait. He's not talking to the moderator or the camera. He's looking off screen at something.
He's looking at
wins
Jill.
because
Okay,
he's
he's
still
Handler.
standing.
It's some
love and support,
4,000-year-old witch in the crowd that's casting an illusion spell on his face while he's talking. That's what's going on.
Hey, body
fucking
analytics
glamour.
people say that people who look especially down and to the left when asked a question
They're
are making up
liars.
bullshit.
I read
They're
that that's
making
all
shit up.
bullshit.
I don't know, man.
Nah, it's true. It's totally
and-
true.
bullshit. Yeah,
In
And
a
they're
Kevin
private.
Spacey movie. In a Kevin Spacey movie, he was like, I can tell you're lying because you're looking up and to your right.
Damn. There
That's-
was
that
this
was
whole
yeah, you're
TV
gonna believe a
series.
Kevin Spacey
Kevin
movie?
Spacey's a
So
liar.
it's the exact
Yeah.
opposite of
No,
what
I'm
Kevin
just
Spacey
saying, like,
said, so
most-
it's down to the left.
There's a
Back
foundation.
and to the
There's a
left.
foundation
Not
for
a
that.
good
Here
way.
at
What if it's a-
CWS, we have a strong anti-pedophilia statute.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Very strong.
Yeah, fuck that Japanese federal
So
law.
your pulp. If you
I'm just
You're
saying, most
pedo,
of the
you
shit
can't
we
get to
come up
Mars.
with, we probably got from movies.
So what if Biden's got like a contact lens that's projecting like a teleprompter on it?
Showingdump.com, Sharingan.
I don't think
That
he's in-
high-powered tech in that dude's head.
His left eye is a
Had
lot
that
bigger
Google
than his right
contact.
eye.
We
I
talking about
don't
left
think he's
eye?
in
We want to
enough
play some
control of his
TLC now? Is
fingers
that
to
what's
put
going on?
contact
Yeah.
lenses in.
At least the left.
Other people could put it
That
on.
came up, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
is Biden just hopped up on adrenochrome
That was-
today?
That was the
Every
Andre
day.
Rison story I talked
think
about.
that's it.
What
That's
if they
right.
put those Google glasses in an eye?
God,
actually,
Google
or,
Glass? Do you remember that?
In a contact lens.
God, I
Oh,
just
man,
said
what if he
that.
has
Up with
medical
Elon
lens?
Musk.
What you did?
That'd be great.
Yes.
But
What
how
if Joe
can
is steering a meat puppet?
how can he focus on one eyeball?
You
And,
guys
like,
You guys describe the same thing, but in different ways. A cyborg eyes. He has Google
Yeah,
Glass.
they call that Babel effect.
So
man.
you know, my dad. So talking about focusing out of one eye, my father. We like our whole family had LASIK back in 1999.
You can tell he's making it up because he looked up into his left.
Fuck you. I
Up to his left, and he's wearing glasses.
I'm wearing reading glasses. I don't need glasses. You guys see me enough. I don't wear glasses. Anyway.
I know. Primarily, yeah.
You're ruining my story. Shut the fuck up. We all got LASIK. Like my dad got it for Christmas for all the kids, right? And he got it too. He had gotten it before. He's like, "This is so awesome! I'm going to get it for all the kids." And it was like $5,000. It used to be called radial keratotomy back then. It wasn't really LASIK. Anyway, my dad had a certain procedure done called monovision, where they made one of his eyes one magnified. One was farsighted and one was nearsighted, and it was so he would never have to wear reading glasses. He would just learn to focus out of one eye, and he could use that as a reading glass. But then when he wanted to go back, he'd go back. You'd have some kind of, your vision would be blurry at some points, like the tusk and stuff like that. But generally, it's okay.
He's like a built-in monocle.
Yes, basically. So
yeah.
My point is, it's perfectly possible. It's very possible to focus out of one eye.
Okay.
Most people do. I mean, that's your dominance, especially if you have like astigmatism. Wait, that guy's raised his hand.
No, go ahead, Armouro. Go ahead.
Oh, that's it. Just most like I have astigmatism.
Me too.
And I mainly focus with my left eye. I can actually make it so I focus with my right, but then I look what's the word?
Goofy?
Retarded.
There you go. Yeah, no,
I'm the same way.
I had LASIK done about I guess it was about 20 years ago. And God damn it, I'm old now. Wow. So I had LASIK done about 20 years ago. And I was really nearsighted, like 20 to 400 or 600 or something.
Me too.
Yeah. So, but the place where I went, it was like right on that edge where they were just starting to build the business. And so they said, okay, so if you come to us and you get your thing done, then we'll give you free adjustments, like from now until whenever. So after 12 or 14 years or something like that, I noticed that my eyes, I was starting to have a hard time trying to focus again. So I went back and they redid my eyes, except I'm starting to get like middle-aged eyes, right?
Damn.
So I would need bifocals. So yeah, I know, fuck me, right?
Did you say you're nearsighted?
I was nearsighted.
I used to be near-heared, and the only way I could hear is if people screamed like within a foot of me. If they were screaming,
or if they were 30 feet away.
Understand what you're talking about, Grim.
It's selective hearing.
I'm near-heard.
I'm near-heard.
So I
used to be though.
So they said, okay, so you're gonna have to have bifocals if we do both eyes. I'm like, screw that, no. And they said, well, we can do monovision. And so now I've got one eye, my right eye is nearsighted, and my left eye is farsighted, and I have to wear glasses.
Oh, that just sounds like me. I was born like that. When somebody's like, read this, I'm like,
was I muted the whole time?
No, you did just say that.
Fucking validation. I want some credit. God damn it.
Yeah, Jerry. Respect, bro.
Let me use my strong eye.
Glasses are cool.
They are cool.
Say that to my good eye.
If it's any consolation, I never got any adjustments. I didn't get monovision, and I still have to wear glasses when I read.
The only vision
So in
test I've ever
essence,
gotten
laser
is
surgery doesn't work.
No, it works fine for about 15 years.
It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, and you can get adjustments, but it might be
I've
better
been
now.
wearing the same pair of glasses for 7 years, and my vision hasn't changed.
Wow.
Yeah,
So,
well,
okay.
Fuck you.
I think it's the glasses that do it to you. They make
if
your
they
eyes weaker.
offer some sort
They
of
do.
contact implant that you could put in and have like a digital fucking
Like Google
interface come up,
Glasses?
yeah, like but like on
Implant
a
or contact?
No, just a contact. Would you
I
do
would
it?
totally do it.
Okay, me too.
Okay, wait a
100%.
second.
I wouldn't mind having a monitor, but I don't want a camera.
You guys said that you think that glasses might make your eyes lazy, but
I think
no,
so.
I'm a smooth pimp of love. I play piano. And
a pimp's love
all
is
of
very
my life.
different from that of a square, Armouro.
It is,
Smooth
of course.
pimp
Sometimes
of
you gotta
love.
hit it. Anyways, one day I was whooping that trick, and I had just got a pair of glasses, and I always get eye fatigue when I play piano. I'm looking at the black and white keys, and my zoom function on my eyes goes weird, and things get smaller or larger. With glasses, never ever happens. It's like it fixed me completely. So
kind of looking at your dick.
So, I don't know.
I know I should have stopped when my mom told me
to. It's always that size.
It's always.
I know I should have stopped when my mom told me to.
Speaking of dicks, I watched the last episode of The Boys on Amazon, dude.
Oh yeah, it was crazy.
Oh my fucking God. It's so crazy. There's a whole lab full of mutants, and a guy has like a fucking basically go-go gadget cock. It's fucking crazy, dude.
That could smash through windows and strangle you.
Yes. It's a mind of its own, what one would say. Yes.
Really
no.
Really dicking him down.
No, I know. Yeah.
There was like a lab full of suits, and they were all, it's kind of like if you shot them up with the adrenochrome, or not the adrenochrome, the V or whatever, and you end up with superpowers, and you never knew what you were gonna get. You might explode. Blah,
it's
blah,
like
blah.
a box.
There's an interesting thing. Commentary on the
chats?
No, commentary on the fucking debate. Right
Debate
now,
check.
So apparently they are talking about
There's a 118-page or so report.
Joe Biden stuff, but you notice how there's no border on the bottom stating like what they're talking about, because they're talking about Biden corruption.
I built a great
I'm asking you a specific question, which is.
Let me tell you.
I understand all of that. I understand all of that. No, Mr. President.
Go ahead.
Oh no, what's that?
Whoa, back to the 70s.
Let me just tell you, Joe. I've done more
Biden
in 47 months. I've done more than you've done in 47 years, Joe.
47 months.
You never even thought about, including fixing the broken military that you gave me, including taking care of your vets.
Mr. President, we're talking about the economy. I'd like to ask you about
number 3.
They said it would take. No, you're a number 2.
Ahead. I paused it on accident.
Oh, it was paused.
Number 2.
Okay, so Joe's looking right now. That is looking at
anything you want. I'm going to ask a question about race, but if you want to answer about something else, go ahead.
That's a Power Peralta logo.
I think that the country would be better served if we allowed both people to speak with fewer interruptions. I'm appealing to you.
Where is Anderson Cooper?
Ed Hardy logo they had above the
doing more interrupting.
That's all right, but he does plenty.
That's what I mean. Yeah, they're like, that's a skate company.
Less than you have.
You put the Bones Brigade skull right in the middle of that. That's Power Peralta.
Vice President Biden, you say
they're blaming Trump of interrupting more.
I know. The violence in Charlottesville.
Biden
3 years
doesn't
ago.
have the wind to interrupt.
Violence in Charlottesville.
On both sides.
Oh, they're talking about the very fine people hoax.
Directly led you
very fine people
to launch this run for president.
Oh yeah, sure.
President Trump, you have often said that you believe you have done more for Black Americans than any president, with the possible exception of Abraham Lincoln. My question for the two of you
Abe didn't
is
do
why
shit, bro.
should voters trust you rather than your opponent to deal with the race issues facing this country over the next 4 years? Vice President Biden, you go first.
What race issues?
Because you ain't
It's about
black.
equity and equality. It's about decency.
Trump
It's about
says,
Constitution.
I love.
I've never walked away from.
It's about equity and equality.
I don't even know why we let Poop Slinger come in here. He just lags out, walks through snow, picks berries.
We've never accomplished it. But we've never walked away from it.
God damn it, Poop Slinger, you had one
It
job.
is true. The reason I got in the race is
Sit
when those
still,
people,
damn
close
it.
your eyes. Remember what those people look like coming out of the fields carrying torches, their veins bulging, spewing, and just spewing
Why is he talking
anti-Semitic
about people in
bile,
Portland?
and accompanied by the Ku Klux Klan.
Did he just say veins bulging?
And they asked the president,
Somebody said veins bulging. Somebody spewing bile
on both sides. No president has ever said anything like that.
It is who's
Now,
who
second,
in it, sir.
second point I'd make to you is that when Floyd was killed, when Mr. Floyd was killed, there was a peaceful protest in front of the White House. What
Fucking
did he
A, we
do?
lost everybody.
He came out of his bunker.
Does anyone get out of here?
Oh,
here.
have tear gas on.
Okay.
Across to a church and hold up.
This is one of them cruising mistake moments brought to you by
I'm watching
the 12 of us now?
Just lost in
The
debates.
general who was
Just
with
a bunch
him
of
said
ADD going on.
all he ever wants to do is divide people, not unite people at all. This is a
Man.
president
Looks
who
like we got
has
a-
used everything as a dog whistle to try to generate racist hatred,
Man.
racist
He wants to
division.
talk about
This
dog
is a
whistles,
man
and he
who, in
just yells
fact,
out
will
veins
talk about
throbbing
helping
at the beginning.
African-Americans. 1 in 1,000 African Americans has been killed because of the
African-Americans.
coronavirus.
So
And if
wait,
he
he's
doesn't
talking
do
about black
something
people dying
quickly
from
by the end of the
coronavirus now?
year, 1 in
He's talking
5
about how
will
Trump's
have been
racist,
killed.
but
1 in
if you're
500
South American
African-Americans.
black, then you're
This
not
man-
African
this
American. You're
man
South American
is a-
American.
Is a savior
Wait,
of
he just said
African-Americans.
1 in
This man
1,000
cares
That's
the
what he
black
said.
people have
This
died
man's
from
done virtually
coronavirus.
I think
nothing.
that's
That's
what
what
he
he
just
The
said.
fact is that you
That's
have
what
to
he
look
just
at
said.
what he talks about. You have to
What
look
he
at what
talks
he did.
about.
Let's
I
fact
don't
check
think
that.
that's
has been
accurate.
disastrous for the African American community.
And it's going to 1 in 500.
President Trump, you have 2 minutes. Why should Americans trust you over your opponent to deal with
He
racism?
did a crime bill, 1994, where you
Tough
called
on
them
crime bill.
super predators, African Americans, the super predators, and they've never forgotten it. They've never forgotten it, Joe.
never said
No, sir. It's his 2 minutes.
So you did that, and they call you a super predator, and I'm letting
Chris
people
Wallace,
out of
yeah, shut
jail
up, dude.
now that you have treated the African American population community. You have treated the
You know, I'm thinking that's not even
African
true up
American
there.
population
in this country.
community.
You did the
They're gonna come
1990.
get 'em.
That's why
I would just
if
wanna
you look
say
at
how
the
Trump's a
polls,
master
I'm
of
doing better than
words.
any Republican has done in a long time
The
because they
community.
saw what you did. You call them super
I don't even think that's
predators,
Biden.
and
That's
you called
fucking
them
Anderson
worse than
Cooper
that
wearing a
because
Biden
you
mask.
look back
Him
at
and,
your
it's
testimony
gotta
over the
be.
years,
Here it
you've called
comes.
them a lot
Kamala
worse.
Harris,
As far
right?
as the church
The
is
jungle
concerned,
comment's coming.
and as far as the generals are concerned, we just got the support of 250 military leaders and generals. Total support.
Oh.
Law enforcement, almost every law enforcement
Biden didn't know
group
that. He's
in
like,
the
"Fuck."
United States.
Oh, great.
I have
He has the
Florida,
support of the
Texas,
police state.
I have
Yeah,
Awesome.
I did
Ohio,
exactly.
I
Wow,
have
that's awesome.
excuse
That's
me,
exactly what I
Portland,
want.
The sheriff just came out today and he said, I
That's what we want.
support President
That's what we want.
Trump.
We want a
I don't think
military
you have
running all
any
this.
law enforcement. You
Please
can't
throw us
even
in the
say
fucking
word
FEMA
law
camps,
enforcement,
bud.
because if you say those words,
All right, I'm done with
you're going
this.
to lose all of
Oh, we're done with the cruise mistake share for a little bit.
Good.
Man.
Not like you can hear it. or
Why
anything over you
should
guys
the American
talking.
people trust you?
Oh, that's right. I'm not streaming straight to the feed, so it's not coming through crystal clear. It's going through Zoom and then out. Oh, this probably sucks for the listeners. I'm sorry, you guys.
It's not good.
I forgot that I'm not the one streaming. Yeah. Damn, it's fucking.
We're
the
talking
pooch,
over it enough.
The
Nobody
pooch
knows.
is screwed.
That's so sad.
Shit. It's. Let's do some hate mail, you guys.
Get in there.
Shit, yeah.
I think we're there.
Right on time.
I think we're there. Yeah. It seems about right.
Hit
I
the
think I need
post.
to enhance my column first.
Who's enhancing a column?
Com.
Chang.
Oh, Chang.
Yeah, where's Chang? We got to get Chang to call in.
Chang could never call in. Where's my hate mail jingle? There we go.
James Cruz and Grimsteak. James Cruz and Grimsteak. Hey man, a woo. GRIMSTAKN. G man, a woo. James Cruz and Grimsteak. Hey man, a woo.
All right, we just got a couple tonight. It's 2 hate mails.
You know you can double click the sound thing to make it play. You don't have to hit 2 buttons.
What are you talking about? Like this?
Yeah, teach Grim how to computer.
You can't double click
She
on
played
it.
No,
that
it
one.
doesn't work.
Maybe because you're playing something.
I don't think so. Okay, nothing's playing.
It doesn't exist, folks.
Are you double clicking?
I'm clicking so hard, Jerry. Nothing's happening.
Clicking as hard as you trust?
Yes.
Trust.
Yes.
Okay, I'm wrong.
Yeah, let's talk about the Jews here.
So, first hate mail we got.
You beat me to it.
It's from Booty Rooter, Double Dungeon Podcast. I actually think he released a episode today. It's been a long time. And he says, Dear Mr. Grimsteak, I hope your episode goes well tonight. Live streaming the debate should make for some easy show material. I predict both Biden and Trump will probably not do very well, but the respective talking heads will claim total domination. Come on, man. Also, your show is bad, I guess? Rafi from Booty Rooter.
Wait, you were supposed to say, come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
You want to do push-ups? We'll do push-ups.
Oh, damn.
I got hairy legs.
Here we go. This next one is from our boy Sven.
All right.
He has a report on bird und saucer. Hello, Grimfag. Sven here. Sven happy to hear Chang hate mail last week. Glad Chang maybe not dead or gay yet. Sven only killed one bird last week, but that brings Sven bird total kill to 33 for month of September. Good score, Sven, because Sven 33-year-old. Sven wanted to tell about last night. Last night, Sven outside in yard and hear strange noise. Sven look around and find noise. Sven see the noise come from above, and Sven look up at the sky. Sven first think this some new bird Sven can kill. Sven no see bird, but saucer flying. This is Sven's first UFO. Sven think, what in saucer? Sven think, could be tiny green Sven and saucer? Sven no like tiny green Sven and saucer flying over Sven head. Sven now want to kill tiny green saucer Sven flying over Sven head. Sven gets Sven gun and shoot at tiny green Sven. Sven miss and saucer fly where Sven can't see. Sven now hunts saucer and tiny green Sven all over the world. This is Sven's new mission. Sven will report new tiny green Sven sighting each week from where Sven will go find tiny green Sven. Sven drink too much today. Sven sorry for bad English. Sven thinks Sven get food poison from bad lutefisk. Sven dad make lutefisk that makes Sven puke. Sven dad means sometimes. Too much Sven drink. Farfel forgotter. Men vil get kills and Sven. So there we go. Sven apparently
That's good shit, man. Sven is awesome.
He's apparently going to chase
Sven.
UFOs now. He's chasing UFOs.
I can't wait for his next report. On Little Green Sven.
Little Green Sven. And that's it for hate mail, you guys.
It's a short list.
That's all we got. That's all we got tonight for the mail.
Man, Chang didn't even come through.
Nope, no Chang.
I'm really rich. Chang.
Oh, he did.
Chang died.
It's possible. Man. So other than political bullshit, is anything cool going on? Is anything happening? I feel like it's just there's some weird. What?
No, everything's weird.
Yeah, like it's strange.
There's like nothing going on.
No.
I've been tapped out for like at least a week or so. Yeah, just we're like.
Well, yeah. How are you doing, James?
Good. Yeah, we're.
I mean, the first week home.
Yeah, 1 week home with the newborn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. I forget half the shit, but I'm slowly remembering everything. It's a blast though, man. It's all new for one, 2 boys and now a girl, so it's all new. You gotta wipe down this time.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
That's right.
How do you pronounce that guy's name? Isham?
Shaman.
I lurking gets synchro bell.
Oh,
for the Swedish UFO talk before.
Yeah,
dude, I meant to snap a pic. I ran out for a little bit before the show, and I was coming back, and now people are starting to put up Halloween shit, right? And so I'm riding down one of the main roads down, and I look to the left of me, and I see fucking 3
Jokers to the right.
Yeah, Jokers to the right, and 3 UFOs to my left.
You saw some UFOs, James?
Wait, you saw UFOs for real?
No, people. No, this yard made the bean decorations of 3 UFOs in her yard. Yeah, so I want to go by again, and I'll snap a better pic at nighttime just to throw in the.
Damn,
chats.
I thought you had a real sighting, James.
No, never. I'm so jonesing for one, right?
Yeah, you've never had one, have you?
No, never, man. Weird. Yeah. In this area, I mean, shit. Particularly where I grew up, I was my next to my town was a nuclear power plant on Lake Erie.
Damn.
And there was definitely like always, you always get those like correlations of nukes and orbs and lights, and there was a couple of summers back in the I'd say late 90s, early 2000s. There was sightings for like a week and a half straight of the same lights out over the lake. Like there's been a ton of stupid stories like that, but I've never seen shit.
Dude, me neither.
Yeah. Never.
I'm looking up at the sky right now. I don't see shit.
Yeah.
You're not looking long enough. You gotta stare.
I've told my.
You have to be on something.
Turn that headlamp on and point it at the sky, and it'll light them up.
Just tell him
little
you want to see
segue.
him.
Did you say Erie, Indiana?
Erie, Indiana? What a
No,
sick show.
Lake
Nickelodeon
Erie.
show?
I live on Lake
dude,
Erie.
it's such a good show.
Oh, Lake Erie. Okay.
Which
cool.
is the same lake, by the way. Not Erie, Indiana. So Erie, Pennsylvania. I don't know why. I'm just assuming you said
I didn't even
Pennsylvania.
know. No, it's Indiana.
Indiana.
Remember that
what's up?
TV
No,
show?
Oh, absolutely, dude.
I'm gonna say
Indiana
Grim
is
would know
only-
more
We've,
about this.
we've
Only me
talked
and
about
Grim.
this on Patreon. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
it's-
we've had
it's
a
been on the
Indiana
regular show
discussion.
too. We've
Right?
yeah, there's two different
Erie,
runs of
Indiana
it.
has come up several times. It's part of Cruise and Mistake lore at this
It's
point.
lore.
Gorgeous. It's like Goosebumps, but without R.L. Stein's fucking fake ass.
Oh man, dude, we need some deep R.L. Stein lore.
Oh, it's based off of that kid that crawled around on the ceiling in real life, right? That was in Erie, Indiana, somewhere.
Oh, I
Remember
probably,
that? Oh, you don't remember that?
I don't remember the kid.
Oh,
no.
the dude bought it, man.
The only, and I know.
Yeah. I started watching that
Oh,
documentary.
you're talking about the house in Gary, Indiana. That
Gary,
was
Indiana.
yeah.
Oh, damn, close.
Yep. No,
That was,
I remember that. Zach
Baggins.
Yeah.
Zach Baggins.
and
that's right.
And Aya is got the imagery of what was crawling around their ceiling.
Oh, it was pretty nasty.
Well, they had that whole there was news reports or there was cop testimony with all that shit. So who knows how believable it was? I think it was probably just some crazy black people.
Fuck them.
No, I mean you can't believe the cops. That is
Don't believe the
absolutely
5.6.
No, or the 5.6.
Yeah, APAP. APAP.
Turn
All
APAP.
popes are pedophiles.
All popes are pedophiles.
That's a fact.
Interesting. I hope not.
I don't know about that.
I mean, the one I saw on the show I just watched, Warrior Nun. I completed the first season. It was epic.
I'm about to start.
Oh
it.
man, it was awesome.
I just finished
So good.
what's that stupid show? Umbrella Academy. We just finished it last night, and I was like, "Do you want to see Ellen Page be fucking gross in a different show?"
Yeah.
And so we're gonna start that tonight.
Yeah. Check it out. Yeah, it's totally her character is completely different.
What
She's
show is
That
that?
girl who's got a 5.
Warrior Nun. It's on Netflix.
Oh, that's a horrible show.
And Ellen
Dude,
Page has
Jerry, how
got-
much did you watch?
The whole thing.
Oh, I loved it, dude. I don't know.
You
I
guys
thought it
gotta
was cool.
stop feeding the propaganda machine.
It's fucking woke, dude. It's bogus.
It's
Yeah,
a little
anything woke is
barely.
woke.
I mean, there was girls in it. If you mean by
I'm
woke,
sick of this race war shit. So if it's gonna do that again, just like every fucking TV show I ever seen, then
It is.
God,
It
I
is.
can't get away from it. Everybody.
Then
Okay, so
you
there's
have
two
to stop
things.
watching all the shit. That's the only way to get away from it. Get rid of
You
your fucking
do.
TVs and all the subscriptions to all the garbage.
No.
Well, we don't all have fabulous glutes, okay?
You gotta get rid of all the shit, live out in the country, and
Right?
don't do drugs anymore, and then just drink
Eat a
lots
lot of
milk.
peaches.
You gotta live in a place where the only place you can get a good internet connection is out in the middle of your fucking field on the
Yes,
tallest hill.
that's the only place I can get it.
That sounds nice, but no. Okay, personal update. We just got qualified for our loan. So what you're saying to do, we're actually on the edge of doing that.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Dude,
And
are you
that-
gonna
you
use all
know,
those
we
loans
just-
to buy just like a massive stockpile of dildos and guns?
Exactly. That's the plan. Stop buying condoms, start buying guns.
Guns. Just rubber running.
Yeah, if everyone just replaced condoms with
Speaking
guns
of rubbers,
during sex-
did we talk about that? Did we talk about like the billion used rubbers repackaged or whatever?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't even remember where.
China.
China, of course, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Of
have they
course
had,
it
a,
is.
have they had a
Vietnam.
China question
Was
in
it
the
Vietnam?
debates yet?
You're
Debate
fired.
check.
Oh, they'll never talk about China. They can't because China probably
They'll
sponsors
never
the
talk
debate.
about China.
They brought it up when they were talking about COVID.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
he
Wuhan.
was calling
He
he
said
was calling
Wuhan,
G
yeah.
she.
Yeah,
Right, he
yeah.
was
He's
assuming
going
the gender.
she.
He
You need
was
to go
calling
over
G-
there.
Oh,
Go to the source.
That's a beautiful one. He was calling G she.
Yeah. I'm on Team Joe.
Yeah, because last name is Shi Ping. Right?
Shi Ping.
Have no
You
idea.
ping me a long time.
She pinged me a long time.
I love China.
Just
His name is
fucking Billy
Xi.
Madison voice. He called the
first-
G a she.
His first name is Shi. His last name is Jinping. So it's Shi
Jimpan Shi?
Man.
Wait, I thought his last name was Xi because they do it backwards.
They do.
Oh.
But
So his name is Jinping? Jinping Xi?
Jinping Shi.
And we should be calling him Chan Jackie, but we don't.
Hey man, Jinping ain't easy.
Oh, I get it, like pimping. I see what he did there.
Like pimping.
Damn.
It's hard out here for a
Pimp's life
Xi.
is art.
And you know what? This is people listen to this show. That's all I gotta say. It's an amazing.
Why, by the way?
Pimple. I want to.
Crazy.
I remember when I first got into this place I started working at. My not first graphics job, but like the last place I worked at before my current job. And when I first started there, there was this black dude that I used to work with, and we would, I don't know, we got to talking one day, and we were talking about clothing lines. I was like, yeah, I wanted to have my own clothing line. I wanted to call it Pimple, like pimpin' kept simple. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I thought it was kind of crazy. Yeah. And he's like, shit, man, where you from? Where are you from? Are you from a small town called Tear a Bitch Ass Up? I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, it was just like it was all encompassing of like a mind fuck and like a 10-minute thing. It was ridiculous.
That's like when people in 80s movies are in 80s California, most of their conversation is just catchphrases.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, quit your grinning and drop some linen.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing but a thing, and it's chicken wang.
See, yeah, you always come into my room. Hey, what's up, man? Like, yeah, and he would always just be from a small town called Tear Your Bitch Ass Up. I'm like, what?
My buddy Donovan, who looked like a mixture of Chicken Joe from Surf's Up and T.I., used to always tell me that I was being a baby back bitch.
Back bitch.
And I would be mad because he was right, but it was just so funny. He was right.
He was right.
So I should have came out with that pimple line, dude, for sure. Pimpin' kept simple.
Well, we've been looking into Hobbit homes. They're green magic homes, and it's super Adobe. You can buy it, and they take it to your house, and they put dirt on it, and it's ready to live in. And we were going to do Airbnbs out of this shit, and we're in Washington State, so I wanted to do an Airbnb and call it the Pacific North Shire or PNS.
Yeah.
You know, come try the PNS.
The PNS. It's good.
Yeah.
We're huge in the Northwest.
There we go. Tagline.
I'm big in Japan.
Yeah, that's right.
Even seeing now.
What's going on?
The reason is that the Democrats that run these cities
You gotta
don't
fast
want
forward.
to talk like you about law and order.
Good call.
Had a drug problem.
Oh, no,
He's
no.
overtaken it. He's
Trust check.
fixed it. He's worked on it, and I'm proud of him.
trusting
But why
him.
was he
proud of
given
my
tens
son.
of millions
All
of
right, but he
dollars?
wasn't
Oh, he's
given
talking about-
tens of millions.
Oh, my
That is
damn.
totally,
Oh.
totally
President Trump,
discredited.
we've already been through.
Totally discredited.
I wanna see him
been
fucking
through this.
fight
I
with
think
knives,
the American
man.
people
Come
would
on.
rather hear about more substantial
kunai?
subjects. Well, you know,
Flying back and
as
forth.
a moderator,
Monkey
sir,
knife
I'm going to
fight.
make a
No, but
judgment
when
call
somebody
here.
gets $3.5 million
Okay,
from
right.
the
Let's
mayor
talk
of
about-
Moscow,
Let's talk about
I think it's a
gentlemen,
That
terrible thing.
report is totally
Why did he get
discredited.
it?
I
Mitt Romney on that committee said it wasn't worth taxpayers' money, that report. It was written for political reasons.
You know, I'd like to talk about climate change.
So would I.
Okay. Forest fires in the West are raging now. They have burned millions of acres. They have
Wildfires?
displaced
That are being set by
hundreds of
crazy
thousands
people?
of people. When
I
state
hope he
officials
says
there
Antifa.
blame the fires on climate change, Mr. President, you said, I don't think the science knows. Over your 4 years, you have pulled the U.S. out of the Paris Climate Accord. You have rolled back a number of Obama environmental records. What do you believe about the science of climate change? And what will you do in the next 4 years to confront that?
I want crystal clean water and air. I want beautiful clean air. We have now the lowest.
I mean, I do. I want MAGA air too.
Our numbers right now.
Yeah.
Wait,
We
watch
are
Biden.
doing
Watch
phenomenally.
Biden.
But I haven't destroyed our businesses.
Trust
Our businesses
breeze.
aren't put out of
Closes his
commission.
eyes.
If you look at the Paris Accord, it was a disaster from our standpoint. And people are actually very happy about what's going on because our businesses are doing well. As far as the fires are
I
concerned,
just realized you forgot to
need
tie your
forest
shoe.
management. In addition to everything else, the forest floors are loaded up with trees, dead
What was
trees
that
that are
company
years
again?
old, and they're like tinder.
He's right.
And leaves and
He
everything
is
else.
right.
You drop
100%.
a cigarette in there, the whole forest burns down. You've got to
Fuck
have
yeah, I
forest
did it.
management.
What do you
You've got to have
believe?
cuts.
What do you believe about the science of climate change, sir?
I believe that we have to do everything we can to have immaculate air, immaculate water, and do whatever else we can that's good. You know, we're planting 1 billion trees, the Billion Tree Project,
billion.
and it's very
You
exciting
believe
for a lot
that,
of
that
people.
But he's not answering if he
pollution,
believes the
greenhouse gas
scientists.
emissions contributes to the global warming of
I
this
think
planet?
a lot of things do, but I think to an extent, yes. But I also think
we go.
we have to do better
Joe's like,
management of our
that's what I was
forests.
gonna say.
Every year,
No,
I
he's
get the
saying, what
call.
an idiot.
No.
California's burning. California
Say we need to tax everybody.
If that was clean.
We
if that
need
were,
carbon
if you had
taxes.
forest
Carbon
management,
taxes.
good
Yeah.
forest management, you
can
wouldn't
thank
be
the
getting
fucking
those calls.
Sierra
You know,
Club
in
for
Europe,
that
they
and the
live, they have
laws that
forest
stupid
cities. They're called
California
forest
has
cities.
passed.
Fuck yes,
What's
Suzanne.
people
Go
like
off.
you for
Give me
Pause that
a
video,
fucking
Suzanne.
break.
I'm
Go.
pausing this. Suzanne, talk to me
she's
about
absolutely,
fires.
she's 100% right. Go ahead.
The fucking Sierra
Tiffany.
Club, all these motherfucking activists. Oh, we can't do anything to the forest. Yeah, we need to clean this shit out.
Wu-Tang.
So they basically stopped control burns in California 10 years
Exactly.
ago.
Exactly.
So that's
because
why.
of these
And
fucking
you know what?
Sierra
It's been
Club
the
people.
last 10 years where the fires have been fucking insane.
And didn't we
Yep.
figure this shit out in the
Exactly.
70s?
Yeah, we did.
We figured it out in the
Just
70s.
Yeah.
Well, now we're
here's the
going
deal.
back on
Should
it.
have figured out way long
Look,
ago.
here's the deal. Okay, here's the deal.
Tell us the deal.
When California was before California was an island, it was run by Tartarians,
The
Russian and Chinese Tartarians.
Okay. All right. I like where this is
And,
going.
I mean, we're laughing here, but I'm probably right. No big deal.
Of course
I'm
you're
probably
right. We're laughing in agreement.
Yes, laughing in agreement.
What we're not agreeing on
They
is that
knew-
none of these guys have said the bingo challenge words
They
at
knew-
all.
That's true.
They
They
could have.
knew
We've
how
listened to only
to
15%.
landscape and environment. Most of the United States, especially on the West Coast, probably looked like a golf course when it came to landscaping. Those motherfuckers knew what they were doing. When we killed them all and we took over all their shit, we let the forest run wild.
We did, and you know what we said?
when the forest runs wild all over you?
That's exactly what the forest
You know
of
what we
California
said?
said.
We're gonna repatriate the land. Hell yeah!
Look it up.
Wildlands Project. Look it up.
Infowars.com.
In the words of Eddie
prisonplanet.com.
Bravo, just look into it. Just look into it.
Wait, Flavortown, the number one way you can get people to listen to you is to say, don't listen to me. Do your own research.
Exactly.
Yes.
Do your own research.
No, just look it up. I mean,
Yeah,
just
Because
say
most people will not.
you have
And then
to
they'll
say-
go, this guy's got to be telling me the truth. He's telling me to look for my own research.
Yeah, if you said it, yeah, exactly.
Right,
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Specifically that phrase because of the NLP, and everyone hears it all
Right.
the time, so it's believed immediately.
look it up.
Exactly.
I don't know about you guys.
Look it up.
Not by me. but
Prisonplanet.com.
by most people.
Do your own research at
So my point is that the Tartarians
Godlikeproductions.com.
the Tartarians did it better, and we're responsible for all the fires
They
because we lost all of the ability that and we just decided to build fucking shitty ass wooden houses all over the place and
Makes
not
sense.
beautiful stone insane asylums.
Longhorns.
Bro, and what else did we do? We just shipped in a bunch of migrant workers between the ages
All our
of 3 and
insane
13.
asylums.
on those
On a
orphan
train.
Not only did we lose
On
that
the orphan
ability,
train.
we also lost the ability to get back to the moon.
Oh shit, are we talking about Jews?
Exactly.
Damn.
Mhm.
can't go to the
Also,
moon.
California like has a history of like shitty droughts and stuff like that. It's like all those Steinbeck novels from like the early 1900s. It was all like, oh, everyone died and they lost all their jobs and there was a drought and everyone had to fucking move.
Imagine
Like,
thinking,
that.
Imagine thinking Steinbeck is real. Let's
You know what?
It's fake history.
This completely coincides with the fucking U.S. Army Corps of Engineers diverting the Columbia.
That's right.
Thank you. Oh, we're going to make sure that California doesn't get so wet anymore, everybody.
Just watch Chinatown. You'll get it all.
Yep.
Look it up. Chinatown. Prison
Big
Planet,
Trouble in Little
Chinatown,
Chinatown?
Jack Nicholson.
Big Trouble in Little Chinatown?
It's not about Chinese people.
Oh, you know what?
Spoiler alert.
Speaking of movies that you can turn into porn
China.
titles, Big Trouble in Little China.
Little Gina. Patreon.com/cruising with steak for more of that.
Rhett Kersel. Yep.
Shit, I worked at a video rental store, and I kept getting movies confused. I would put things in the back in the blue room, the adult section that didn't belong there. One of them turned out to be a movie about an undercover cop, right? That
Undercover
went to go inform on the mob or something, and ends up switching sides. But it was called In Too Deep, so naturally I put it back in the adult room in a blue
Armouro,
box.
you got to talk about this.
Man.
Oh yeah, In Too Deep. That was a Schwarzenegger movie, and you had to put stickers on his nipples on the VHS. Yeah,
Stickers on the
I
nips.
ran into a similar movie where Schwarzenegger was in Astoria. It's called Kindergarten Cock.
Kindergarten cock. True
Oh
porno.
God.
Hey, I thought this was a anti
pedo-free. It's a pedo-free zone.
No, that's of course it's a pedo-free zone. That's why I put it in the back room.
In the back room.
We're operating
went to
on
wa-
Japanese
we wanted to
federal
watch
You had to go in the
Pulp
back door to get
Fiction.
it.
When Pulp Fiction came out,
Oh,
and then on the TV I was scrolling through, it said I thought it said Pulp Fiction. I'm like, oh my God, it's on cable. Well, it's Pulp Friction. And it was it was to pay. You had to
Dry
pay for it.
anal rape.
I was like,
And it's
it's not Pulp Fiction.
That's from the small window of years between like 93 and 97 where the titles are actually too clever for the viewer.
Perfect. Yes.
It got me.
which was half of our Patreon episode if you just listened to it.
James, I listened. I was listening. Lady Boshi was listening to that earlier, and like I listened back to the end of it, and you were just rolling with those titles forever. And like even after we weren't even talking about it anymore, you kept shouting out titles and just laughing to yourself for like 30 seconds. Like it was such a shit show. Like I was listening to it, I'm like, people listen to this. Like it
was beautiful.
God. It's ridiculous. This show's
I'm like in the middle of a serious conversation. I had stepped away from the computer and I was going to
come back.
Well, I was going to sit back down. So I picked the headphones up, put them back on my head. But the lady's still talking to me. I don't know about bills or shit, something. And I just hear these titles and I'm like, don't laugh. Don't laugh.
So ridiculous. Man,
it was fun.
The
man. It was a
lady is talking to me about bills and shit.
The lady's
Bills
talking to
and
me about
shit.
perfect.
The
Thank you,
lady.
Suzanne.
That's near here and set in.
She is always the lady. Okay.
Yeah.
No matter what. She could be my girlfriend, my wife, my ex. She is the lady.
the lady.
She is
the lady in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, I was so entertained that I forgot what she was talking about in real time.
Thanks, man.
Damn. Perfect.
Yeah, it was fun, dude. When you brought up the topic, I was that's obviously why slowly but surely they start coming
the
in.
game never ends.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you just take your favorite movie and turn it into a porno. Just come up with a crazy title.
I'm trying to think of a really good one for Planet of the Apes.
Gang Bang of New York.
I'm sure that came up for sure.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I called it Gays of New York.
Planet,
Gays of New
okay.
York.
There will
of
be
the,
butt.
Yeah,
Planet of the Gapes.
Planet of the Games. Perfect, Jerry.
Ah, there we go. Thank you.
Yes, perfect. Man.
Goy Story 3.
Toy Story 3.
Bruh.
I don't know. I don't think that's a porn.
If we turn movies into Jew jokes, I'm on it. I have
They're not concentrating on that topic too much.
What your environmental
Green New
Tune back
Deal.
in, see what's happening.
Wait, somebody else is talking about
You're
the
not going
Jews
to build
like I
plants
do.
that, in fact,
Oh, man.
are great polluting plants.
Suzanne.
You're going to build
Green New Deal.
Pardon me?
What?
You support
No, I don't support the Green
Oh,
New Deal.
you don't? Oh, well, that's
What?
a big statement.
He doesn't support
The
it.
radical left.
I support
you
the
don't.
Biden plan that I put forward.
Okay.
The Biden plan, which is different than what he calls the radical Green New Deal.
All right, gentlemen, final segment.
All right, Joe,
Election
just back to
integrity.
Vice
We
Lane
need
and Trump
tonight.
plan. Say that you
Millions
support
of
the Biden
Americans
plan.
are
That's
receiving
just your talking point.
mail-in ballots or going to vote early.
Oh, damn. We're
How
going mail
I support a
ballots.
thing you ain't never
Should
heard
we
of
be
before.
that this will be a fair election? And what are you prepared to do over the next
Talk about
5
Elon Omar.
plus
Talk about
weeks? Because it'll not only be to election day, but also counting some
Project-
ballots,
I hope Trump
mail-in
just
ballots
pulls up
after
a Project
Election Day.
Veritas
What are you
PowerPoint right now?
prepared to do to
Just
reassure the American
scene by
people
scene.
that the next president will be the legitimate winner of this election? In this final segment, Mr. Vice President, you go
How
first.
the fuck are they
Let
supposed to
people
know?
vote. They should go to iwillvote.com, decide how they're going to vote,
Let's go
when
there.
they're going to vote, and what means by which they're gonna
3033.
vote. His own Homeland Security
Oh, yeah,
Director,
that was a
and
good
as well as the
meme.
FBI Director, says there is no evidence at all that mail-in ballots are a source of being manipulated and cheating. They said that. The fact is that there are going to be
They
millions
said
of
that.
people
Look it up.
because of COVID
Yeah, look it up.
that are going to be voting
just-
by
FBI.com.
mail-in ballots like he
Got
does.
one in
by
my
the way.
house
He sits behind the
for a
Resolute
dead
desk
lady.
and sends his ballot to Florida. Number
Did
one.
you say
Number two,
shit?
we're going to make sure that those people who
Shit.
want to vote in person are
you
able
wanna
to vote
vote,
because
go
enough
to
poll watchers are there to
holodomor.info.
make sure they can socially
If you want to
distance.
keep your
The polls
doctor,
are
you
open
could
on
keep your
time,
doctor.
and their polls stay open until the votes are counted.
Side effects means.
And this
Side
is all
effects
about
means.
trying to dissuade people from voting because he's trying to
Yeah, sure.
to scare
You
people
always
into
say
thinking
that.
it's not going to be legitimate. Show up and vote.
What?
You
Go
will
in person.
determine
That-
the outcome of this
Trump said
election.
that.
Vote,
Put your hand
vote,
down.
vote. If you're able to vote early in your state, vote early. If you're able to vote in person, vote in person. Vote whatever
Clinton
way is
coached
the best
that.
way for you.
Vote early, vote
You
often.
will. He cannot stop you from being able to determine the outcome of this
Like
election.
Trump's trying
And
to
in terms
stop
of whether or
people.
not, when the votes are counted and they're all counted, that will be accepted.
He really
If I
does have
win,
lizard eyes.
That will be accepted. If I lose, that'll be accepted.
He's going
But by the way,
completely Al
if in
Gore
fact
on
he
this
says
mail
he's
ballot.
not sure what he's going to accept, well, let me tell you something. It doesn't matter because if we get the votes, it's going to be all over. He's going to go. He can't stay in power. It won't happen.
No, it won't.
It won't happen.
Electoral
So
college,
vote.
nigga.
Just make sure you understand you have it in your control to determine what this country is going to look like the next 4 years. Is it going to change? You're going to get 4 more years
We
of these
do
lies.
have it
That
in
is
our
a
control.
lie.
Mr. President,
we do.
2 minutes.
So
We're
when
not
I
gonna get
listened
through
to
all
Joe
three.
talking about a transition, there's been no transition from when I won. I won that
Transition?
election. And if you look at crooked Hillary Clinton, if you look at all of the different people, there was no transition because they came after me trying to do a coup.
He dropped
They
the
came
crooked
after
Hillary
me
bomb.
spying on my campaign.
Yeah,
They
bring that
started from
back.
the day I won and
Bring
even
that back
before I
better.
won, from the day I came down the escalator with our first lady. They were a
that episode of
disaster. They were a
Simpsons.
disgrace
Yeah, I
to
saw
our
that.
country. And we've caught them. We've caught them all. We've got it all on tape. We've caught them all. And by the way, you gave the idea for the Logan
those
Act against
receipts.
General Flynn. You better take a look at that because we caught you in a sense. And President Obama was sitting in the office. He knew about it too. So don't tell me about a free
Dan,
transition.
he's bringing up all the
As
Flynn
far
stuff.
as the ballots are concerned, it's a disaster.
Did you hear him almost say prisoner Obama?
Solicited ballot.
Yeah.
Okay, solicited is okay.
Why haven't
You're
they mentioned
soliciting, you're
Ellen
asking, they
or
send
Tom
it back,
Hanks?
you
Or
send
Tom
it back.
Hanks.
I
We're
get
Oprah
that.
for
Some of
that.
them
They're
are
not
Gitmo.
solicited. They're sending millions
Nobody
of ballots
has
all
asked
over the
about
country.
Q yet.
There's fraud. They found him
where's
in
the Q
creeps.
part?
They found some with the
Where's
name
the-
Trump. Just happened to have the name
Where's the
Trump
Q
just
part?
the other day in a waste paper basket. They're
I hope
being
he just
sent
ends
all
it like,
over
where
the
we go
place.
one, we
They
go
sent
all.
2 in a Democrat area. They sent out 1,000 ballots. Everybody got 2 ballots. This is going to be a fraud like you've never seen. The other thing,
Never seen
it's
it.
nice on November 3rd, you're watching and you see who won the election. And I think we're going to do well because people are really happy with the job we've done. But you know what? We won't know. We might not know for months because these ballots are going to be all over. Take a look at what happened in
See,
Manhattan.
he
Take a look
already
at
knows.
what happened in New Jersey. Take a look at what happened in Virginia and
That's
other
gonna
places.
happen.
They're
It's
not
gonna be
losing 2%,
2000 all
1%,
over
which, by
again.
the way,
They're
is
not
how
going to
much
know.
election can be.
Exactly.
One or
That's what all
four.
the astrologers are
30,
saying.
Hanging
40%.
chads.
It's a
Yep.
fraud. and it's a
Bladder
shame.
Chad.
No, it's going to be
And
the
can you
mail-in
imagine
ballots.
where they say you have to have your ballot in by November 10th? November 10th. That
You can
means
see the
that's
teleprompter
7
words
days
in Biden's
after
eyeballs.
The glare.
should have been announced.
Okay.
We have major states with that,
Sir,
all run by
2
Democrats.
minutes is 2 minutes.
All run by
You're-
Democrats. It's
President
a fraud.
Trump,
It's a rigged election.
you're going to be able to continue. You have been charging for months that mail-in balloting is going to be a.
I'm done with this. But
2 minutes is too.
Thank you for the
It's going to be a
trust check.
rigged election.
we need
He already said it.
Mail your ballots in.
It's all gonna be
Mail
silly.
in.
Said it.
It's gonna be a fucking circus for the next 7 months.
And we're not
we'll
going to
live in.
know right away.
No,
Just
no, we
mail-
will
just
definitely
fucking
will
vote
not.
a person
you know.
who's gonna vote. That's
Yeah.
the deal.
The electoral college is what matters. So I mean, why are we even fucking doing this?
Voting
Why are
doesn't.
we doing
Yeah.
this?
Well, if our votes
Riddle me
really
that.
didn't matter, why would they fucking tell us how much our votes mattered?
Because
Yeah.
it's a
People
fucking
vote.
dog and
No,
pony
no, they don't.
I mean, why?
Why are they paying people for ballots if it
They
doesn't
tell
matter?
us that we have the
Right,
power to
right.
change things and control this country, which is true. But then they tell us
Yeah.
to vote. That's a separate thing.
It's a separate thing.
No, you're
What I-
completely fucking right.
What makes me?
So then how do we have the power to change things
Yo,
if,
people.
if it's not with our vote?
I've got a
With our
question.
powers
I'm
and
not
magic and
advocating.
intention and shit. Woohoo.
I've got a
What?
question.
It's
I've
with
got a-
gematria.
Guys,
No,
I got a
get
question.
down on your local level.
Gematria
That's it.
crystals.
Yeah, it is.
Get
That's
down on your
exactly
local
it.
level.
Yeah,
Thank you very
local
much.
shit. And do you know who's all these people who are running for the local level? There's a lot of people who are like QAnon people and like about rolling up the pedos. So and they're legitimately
bitch.
like they're
Roll up
legitimately
those fuckers.
they're winning their fucking districts and stuff. These like hardcore
Yeah, because nobody
Q
wants
supporters.
pedos.
So do you think in the future we're going to see like more? Because honestly, shit happens at local level. So like you're gonna see more local busts or like people actively working in their community to roll this shit up, all these QAnon. So basically, what I'm trying to say,
Or is it going to turn into satanic panic? Like,
Let me
in the
say-
Oh,
Is
no,
it
no.
Suzanne?
It's way different. Okay.
no, that's
okay.
no.
Wait.
It's totally.
The
they've
general
been running
public
this
right
shit.
now-
Like
Kiss
it's,
is way old now.
Wait, the
No, but
general
I
public
know.
right now is doing things like following Instagram profiles that have 40K viewers and these are normal people, like I'm talking about coffee girls I went to high school with, are following these Instagram profiles who are doing the Save Our Children shit and who are reporting pedophiles on social media.
so
And these
normies are
normal
getting
people-
it.
Normies are getting it. They
Yeah,
don't know where it
they
comes
are.
from. They're
I
saying
know.
normies
Yep.
are finally understanding that it is a
Right.
big problem.
Yeah, human
And-
trafficking is fucking horrible. Like it's huge.
Yeah,
It's
so
one of the
it's-
biggest
it's
things
at a
that's going
point.
on.
It's at a point where you have young wives with fucking tattoos and rainbow hair who agree with one side or the other, but they all agree that they don't want their new baby snatched because that's their tax return.
Got him.
Real roundabout
It's
way
not
at that.
just their tax return, but
That's
yes,
it, bro.
I
Hit him in the
get it.
pocketbook.
Yeah. I forgot what I was going to say now.
Did you guys see this Joe
damn, Jer.
to change topic a little bit? Did you guys see this Joe Montana story?
Not at all.
No.
I did. I heard about it. I
haven't
didn't
known
read the
anything-
whole thing.
I haven't known anything about Joe
It's
Montana.
epic.
Since,
I know.
I just came
epic,
across
dude.
The only
Hold
reason
on.
I know
Football
about it
card
is because I listened to Ray Kump's show and he talked about
Perfect.
it. And I didn't know it was yeah. The only reason I know about it.
It's
Beat him with the Skechers, right?
So, Joe Montana, legendary NFL quarterback, somebody showed up to his house and kidnapped his grandkid.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, that's some Lindbergh baby shit.
Yeah. So
That's
there-
insane. Did they get him back?
Yes. So okay,
Oh,
here,
Joe did.
I'm posting it. Yeah, Joe got him back. So
Joe got him.
Fuck yeah, he did.
Joe
He's
got him
a
back.
Joe the
that
show.
dude is a freaking. I
Yeah.
always loved.
So
Joe
their
Montana.
9-month-old was sleeping in a playpen in their home in Malibu when a woman, her name is Sudsai Dalzell, she slipped. She
Sounds
broke
Jewish.
It might be.
Dolezal?
Suzanne.mp3. Slipped into the house and grabbed the baby just before 5 p.m. So, Mr. Cool de-escalated the situation, apparently. He probably beat the shit out of her.
He probably
He probably beat the ever-loving fuck out of her, and nobody will say that.
If she's black or gay, he's going to prison.
Oh, he's Joe Montana. He's fine.
Yeah,
he's not going to prison.
He's got money.
Yeah, he's fine. So so he caught her and got the baby back, and she apparently tried to flee to a nearby home. She's charged with kidnapping and burglary, and held on $150,000 bail. So yeah, Joe Montana just fucking foisted a kidnapper.
Bro, he intercepted that baby football.
Nice.
There was this football game that I played for Sega Genesis called Joe Montana's Football '94.
Oh yeah,
and
right.
dude,
Had that shit for the Game Gear.
There was a thing in that game where if you pick the Detroit Lions with Barry Sanders, if you literally just hit circle the entire time, you could not be tackled. So you could pick the Lions and just spin move all the way to the end zone every single time. It was
the most perfect plays,
dude. It was every time. Just play the Lions, do a run play. Barry Sanders just takes it to the end zone.
That was the Atari 5200, man. 2.5. 2.5. Just keep calling that play. You go right down the field. No.
I love that. When they started in football games, they started doing it was like the 90s, and you have all these big buff teams, but you had the cheat code option to pick 70s teams, and they're twice as fast. If they get tackled, they're instantly injured and they're out of the game, but you can't even get touched.
Man, dude, they had in that show, oh God, what was that show that just came out on Netflix with the fucking retro games? My brain's retarded. High score. Thank you. That just came out. They talked about the whole how John Madden got wrapped up into the football games, and how before they only had it was 5-on-5 or something, and the only way that he would play is if it was full teams playing. It was crazy. It was awesome.
Can I just say, Grim, your beard is blowing my mind.
It's huge.
It's crazy. It's been 3 years, and now he's got this.
I forgot what it's like. I forgot what it's like to see clean shaven Grimsteak. I forgot that.
It's so big.
I know. It's pretty serious. And
what she said.
Costco doesn't make me. No, nobody's ever said that, Jerry. Come on. Costco's they don't make me shave, so I get to keep it.
It's funny because
actually that's funny, Jerry. They check my pubes every single morning on top of my COVID screening. They're like, let me see your pubes.
Can I have your temperature taken and your pubes looked at?
Imagine wearing a hairnet on your pubes. It's like a reverse merkin.
It's just a reverse merkin.
A banana hammock.
That's a good band name.
Oh, reverse merkin is almost a show title. If we didn't already have a great show title.
Wait, what is the show title?
She ping me long time.
She ping me long time.
She's ping me.
XI. So we're gonna be banned in China.
Oh yeah. No, I don't think that's a good title. I like the other one better.
Which one?
Boomer Battlefest?
No.
Boomer.
Look out, reverse.
I missed these.
Reverse merkin.
Trump and a Joy Division T-shirt is epic.
Wait, it's not going to say anything about the debates? We're not going to.
No, that would make sense.
Why?
Here's the thing.
Is this still
I tried
going?
explaining this today, which one of the guys from the Snake Bros joined the chats, and he's listened to Shonen Dump, which is a much more structured show, but never listened to Cruise with Steak yet. And he's like, "What's a good episode to start on?"
This
it's
one?
I have no idea. There's no. He's just like, I don't know. They're all equally the same. Of just and the show descriptions. I write no descriptions saying what we talked about because I don't even remember. I should write things down as we're going. And I think probably if you go back to an old episode, you'd hear me saying I should write things down as we're talking.
You have said that.
We're literally just in a cycle of my retardedness. That's all Christmas steak is. It's just
nobody expects it anymore, Grim.
The show title, I guess, gives a snapshot.
I mean, if Jerry writes something,
we're not
part of it.
No, Jerry just copy pastes. Jerry does it perfectly. Jerry makes show art and he copy pastes what I put, so it doesn't matter. But
what are you talking about?
No, descriptions.
Never mind.
Show descriptions.
Descriptions.
Oh,
They don't matter.
I don't ever change them.
Yeah,
I fixed the punctuation and grammar, but that's
of course.
Of
course.
Grade
No,
them is what he did.
that's where the nuance is, Jerry. Those are intentional punctuation mistakes.
keeps my English skills tuned.
Oh yeah.
He don't know how to slang
Yeah,
with
we're
the
not
kids.
we're not new listener friendly. Or it's
No,
just
it's
So the
like
best
an
episode to listen to
acquired
is
taste.
the next one.
the next one. Yeah, the best
Exactly.
one to listen to is the one that you're going to when you found out what Cruise a Mistake
But
is.
just
come-
know that it's just a bunch of people talking shit.
Totally.
Which
So,
people that, yeah.
It's our
You know.
weekly
I don't know
Zoom.
about
We're
this.
letting you listen.
Yeah, it's
Not,
you're right. It's
it
it's
is.
our you're right. You're like a fly on the wall in our Zoom meetings.
That's it,
Yeah.
man.
I just
Yeah.
wonder. I think it's like the old episodes where we're just fucking just going in on shit. They're hit a point where we're just like, wow, this is all fucking bullshit. Like, this
Yeah,
is-
we've all decided it's clown world, and what else is there to talk about? Like we've talked about it all.
Imagine talking
What
about
else could we
Roswell
possibly be
again.
talking about? I know, like it's like hitting
Yeah, you can't-
your
you
head
can't-
against a wall.
yeah.
But wait, what
yeah.
about fucking Adamski, man?
Yeah, what about Skinwalker Ranch? Like, come on, like,
Bro,
how
this
many-
this
how
is
many
the poor
episodes-
There's
man's
nothing
Build-A-Bird.
new.
It is the poor
There's
man's
nothing
Bilderberg. That's
new.
exactly. No, there isn't. It's just rehash
Right. I
and
just
rehash.
I want to go to one of these Bilderberg meetings because I
Yeah.
want to know
But I mean,
what they've
don't-
got planned.
Don't get me like
you know.
the old ufology shit. Like it's I love it. It's still fun, but it's like it's not. There's nothing there. Like there's not the.
There's
when
no
you-
sparkle
Yes,
anymore.
when you first find that shit out and are like just
Yeah.
digging into it, it's the most
Right.
fun
Is the
shit ever.
Bilderberg one where Alex Jones
you
is
wait.
trudging
Yeah,
down
yeah.
a river in his
Oh,
like shorts,
no.
or is that
No,
No,
that's
no.
the Illuminati
Grove.
one?
That's Bohemian.
Yeah,
The
Bohemian
Bohemian
Grove.
Grove, yeah.
Which he totally wasn't allowed to film at all. Not whatsoever.
Allegedly, but come
Right.
on. How the hell
Snuck
did
in
we
with
get
his
in
big
that?
ass and his camera crew. Right. Oh, what a fucking fool. I
Exactly.
can't stand the guy. Him and Rogan, man.
I mean,
If I had a time machine, let's just say it wouldn't be Baby Hitler, I'd be going back to stop.
exactly.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, Alex
I'm
Jones is a
talking-
national treasure.
He really.
Bro,
is.
if I had
I don't know about
if
that.
I had a time machine, I'd go back in time and teach Hitler how to draw manga.
Were you trying to jump shit off early?
Yeah, bro, he'd be like, oh,
He would have
destroy all
made
those
he would have made
Jewish
Baroni
They'll come up
connections.
with the eraser back then. And
Guys, I
erase
hate
that
to break it
fucking
to you.
mustache off.
I already found a time machine, and that's why we're in such a fucked up timeline right now. I fucked everything up in the past
Fucked
already.
it all up.
So I'm here to create Cruise a Mistake. That's why
That's what
so much shit.
I
That's
think
why
I
so
said
much
that
shit
yesterday.
we talk about shows up on podcasts like days later or
Like,
weeks later.
right afterwards.
All the
Of
time.
course.
Literally,
All the
like
time.
the 2 days after we talked about Pompeii, it
Yes.
showed up on tinfoil hat.
Well, what about the thing? The same exact day, Flavortown, that I was talking about. What I bring up, and you were like, "Oh my god, this just showed up today."
It is.
Oh,
was it
it was you posted that article about how we don't know how scientists don't know how
Oh,
much
plasma.
space there is
Yeah.
in the universe, and then somebody
plasma,
in
yeah.
the Snake Bros Discord posted an article literally the same day that was like, "We have figured out a way of knowing exactly how much there is in the universe."
Yeah, because it reminded me of how they said, 98.5% of our DNA is junk.
Junk
we only
DNA,
use 10% of our brains.
Yeah, what the fuck
Like,
is all that?
4% of what was it? Like 4%. We only know what 4% of
Yeah,
is
it's
in
like
the universe.
they
What
know
is it?
nothing about our
99%
brains.
skill. Or what was it? What's the Linkin Park?
It's
How's it
99
go, dude?
problems, but a bitch ain't
No,
one, James.
No,
That's what it is.
44% power of will. Something I can't remember.
Oh yeah, your
how it
Mike
goes.
Shinoda shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't rememper the fucking line, dude. But yeah,
Yeah, motherfucker was.
he takes
spitting
100%
statistics.
and he breaks it down. Of what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Fort
10%.
Minor Remainder 2.
Yes. Yeah, Grim. Maybe if you pull it up, somebody. Yeah. I don't.
What, are you telling me to do some research right now on the show? that
No,
isn't
just pull up the.
Look it up.
I don't
Look
know.
it up.
Hey,
What am I
just
looking
go
up?
straight
I'll pull it
crystal
up.
method on this.
All right,
Fact
I
my
just pulled
bitch
up
up.
Infowars.com. Where do I go now?
Prodigy. That was Prodigy.
Lincoln
Whoops,
Park.
my bad. Mindless self-indulgence.
Oh,
okay.
Love me some Johnny Aaron pants.
We'll get some mindless self-indulgence going. See,
what was it?
Their version of Tom Sawyer is just
I've been denied all the best ultra sex. Is that what you're playing right now?
God, yes.
you have to play Clarissa.
Yes, thank you.
Explain this. God, I was so 14 to this.
God damn it. Why?
Oh, I got
Is he
it.
a girl?
I like it.
The theme song of 2003.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everybody who doesn't know who mindless self-indulgence is.
I'm not
You
sorry
guys
for
are
that.
idiots. This song is deep.
I just got rid of my mindless self-indulgent shirt like this last year.
I just got rid of it.
Oh,
Perfect.
In the Midwest, you're still allowed to say faggot to anyone you want.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh man.
I got this
perfect.
one. Let's see if I can. Yeah, it was this one, right? I think.
I don't know what this is, James.
This was as bad as a
This is what I was talking about.
James doesn't realize that his audio does crazy shit whenever he tries to play something on his phone.
It's just music. The sound bites come through crystal clear, but when the music comes through, it overmodulates or something.
Yeah. And then when he tries to talk, it sounds like he's 20 feet away from the mic.
Yeah, I don't know if it played. Well, if it came.
I mean, it played. It didn't have to.
It only half played.
What was it?
It's 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will. Yeah. 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Yeah.
It's impossible to have more than 100%.
Right?
No, it's not.
This would be like 100. This would be 150%.
I like how Chester died and he did an entire album about having a secret that you're not allowed to tell. All the lyrics, and he like does the videos of sock puppets and shit, and it's like, oh, I can't talk about. He did 2017 Slaughter Summer or Suicide Summer. Chester died, and then Shinoda was like, I'm gonna do a sock puppet album, and it's all about secrets.
Weird. I'm gonna
lyrically, it's all about secrets, but the music is not good.
Damn, that makes it hard.
Let's be honest. What is Mike Shinoda without the rest of Linkin Park? Come on now.
James
Come on,
Cruz.
man.
Come
I'll
on,
fill
man. Damn.
So did they finish? Did they wrap up?
Yeah. It's
Oh, the debate? Yeah, it's done.
Oh,
Yeah, they just. I'm pretty sure they
Wait,
both
so
came.
who won?
Yeah, who won?
Nobody
We did.
won.
Everyone won.
Old says.
America
Got
won.
on CNN.
Cruising
man.
with Steak one.
Coronavirus won.
Coronavirus won.
I was waiting for
Trump won. The left's going to say Biden.
That's
won.
exactly it, Jerry. As the talking heads are going to support their, but that's exactly what Booty Rooters hate mail said. Whoever's
I thought
talking
fucking
head is going to
KRS won.
support.
Oh my god.
And
Bro,
the
it's all
libertarians
bullshit.
want to know why Mama Joe ain't on there.
Yeah.
Imagine
I was
remembering
expecting-
Booty Rooter's tape now.
I was
Dude.
expecting Sting to drop down from the fucking rafters, and it's ruined. This is ruined.
Dude, Sting from the rafters would have been sick if he was in
Dude,
the
I was
Wolfpack.
expecting Trump to trot out Hillary on stage, be like, she was eating babies, she sold everything to Russia.
Really, in handcuffs. Hillary,
He just holds up a
Hillary,
photo of
Ellen,
Hillary's
Oprah,
anklet.
all of them.
And
All
then the
of them.
entire floor drops out, and then, JFK Jr.
tomorrow,
shows up.
Yes.
And
like
just
every
fucking-
fucking sealed indictment is unopened.
All of them. Open them all
Oh,
up.
he just manually opens
Pence,
them on
Pence
stage.
comes riding out of like some government building, like I said, on a buffalo, followed by all of like the black Israelites and shit, and they just come out
all
with
of the
fucking
black
pedals.
Israelites. Every single one. Damn. We should
What a
do
stark contrast it would be if it was on a white horse.
we need to do a show on black Israelites.
Final charge of the MAGA brigade.
Black Israelites are
Final
the best.
charge.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I mean, did you? I don't know if you guys know this, but October is actually Black Israelite Month.
Well, there we go. Next week, it'll be our
We're
first
gonna
show.
finish
We're gonna
that
dive.
month
We're gonna
up.
dive deep into the first people. Figure all this out when everybody was kings.
Wait, like the builder race?
The builder.
Can we get down on the Battle of Maggisburg?
Maggisburg.
That's not till November 3rd.
Unless
I've never heard
So,
of it.
how many people
You
were
name
surprised that Biden showed up tonight to the debate?
I honestly did think
How
they
do
were
we
going to
even know?
try to
How do we
Yo.
even know that that was Biden? It could have
Well,
been.
I
his
told you it was
clone.
Anderson Cooper in a Biden mask.
I mean, they didn't do drug tests or blood tests, so I'm not convinced he was even real.
Come on,
His eyes were way too wide.
Yeah.
We're too dark. Like he was doing some spirit cooking beforehand.
Oh, he
His
did
pupils
not
were all
look like
black,
a
which is a
human.
dead giveaway.
He
No, he looked
wasn't
like-
human. That
he
was
looked like
not
a Roth.
human.
He had Rothschild eyes.
The entire thing was made by
He
Pixar.
did. He had Roth.
The entire
He had
thing
Rothschild fingers.
was a
Yeah.
Disney production.
Oh wait, sorry.
It was
Prince,
a little.
Prince
It was
Charles
better than
fingers.
the Tupac hologram thing or whatever. You know,
Tupac.
They have come a long way, haven't they?
You know,
Remember that,
they,
dude?
they stopped
Yeah.
that, dude. That was that was a big thing in
Chocella or
2016.
Choke. What? How do you say
Coachella.
that? Coachella. Yeah.
Well, they did. They
Chocella.
Do you remember the even the Indian election when Modi got elected? He came out in holograms. Like hologram tech was huge, like 3 or 4 years ago, and now I don't feel like
Did you
it's
say Modi
around
came
anymore.
out as a hologram?
He did.
Did they do it with John Popper from Blues Travelers also?
I think so. Yeah, he was playing
Yeah, I think
harmonica. It was sick as hell. I think he came out with John Goodman from, but he was playing Dan Connor from Roseanne at the time. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened.
You know, John Popper and John Goodman actually, when they're the same size, can do fusion and become a different creature.
I think you're right. Absolutely.
They just put on Potara earrings and it's all good to
They
go.
just have to slip the earrings on. They do the dance.
Oh, we have a breakdown of who
Wait. Yeah, I put it on there. Biden apparently told Trump to, "Will you shut up, man? Will you shut up, man?"
Oh, nice.
Oh, sweet.
We gotta get
It's
that.
an orange.
So yeah, here's the breakdown. So on the topic of SCOTUS, Trump won by TKO. On COVID, Biden won but close. Economy was a tie. Race was a tie. Trump facts on Biden history versus Biden repeated claims that Trump's a racist, but no gotcha. Law and order, Trump won. Biden unable to get past defund and reform. Track records, Trump won. Biden unable to get past Green New Deal malarkey. And election integrity, a tie.
Malarkey detected.
But we might have given the edge, Trump the edge on coup recent ballot issues.
Yeah.
So there you go.
What now?
Trump
Where's the source from, Jer?
The what?
Where's the source from?
Zero Hedge.
Where are you reading this from?
That's
Peacock Times.
Tyler Durden. Tyler Durden.
Tyler Durden, right?
Tyler Durden, of course.
He's no Corbin Dallas, but he'll do.
He'll do.
Source is now in the Post.
Source is Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro's a good
See that
source.
was we were talking about that on the Patreon, I think, for a minute.
It's Zero
about-
Hedge. You gave me a Zero Hedge post. That's biased.
They're all biased.
Damn it.
Except for us.
all biased.
For cruising with steak. We give
CNN's
the
going to
win.
say Biden won everything.
It's true.
All right, we've got an odd number. Well, actually, no, because I hasn't actually said anything. Though he could weigh in if he'd like to. Let's go down and to end this. Let's give who you think personally won.
Obviously, I mean, I only watch literally 3% of the debate.
That's fine.
but-
That's all you need.
But I'll say
for everyone,
I'm gonna
for
say
everything
Trump
we
won.
saw. Yeah. Trump won. Yeah.
And I'm going to give Biden a nod. He stayed upright and did not.
He showed up, right?
Out or anything. So, I don't know if he has any substance to him. I was expecting him to start smoking and fall over or something. I don't know.
Is cyborg short circuiting? Is that what we're getting now?
I
like
think so.
it.
I was 100% thought it was Boston Dynamics bringing him out. Yes.
Speaking of short circuiting, did you see what happened to Ron Paul this week?
Yes.
Yeah.
On a podcast.
Yeah.
Did he get the COVID?
No, I don't know.
No.
His brain rebooted.
I love that meme though. He was like, "I can still get my
Did he
dick up.
get-
I'm good."
I'm good.
Did he get rebooted as not a libertarian?
I don't know.
He might have.
He's like a rank and file Democrat now.
Yes, they killed Ron Paul. Now he's a
No,
Democrat.
but it was pretty scary.
You should hear
He
the.
comes back to life and he's like, fuck. We need free education for everybody.
Oh no, he actually did have a stroke. Damn, that sucks.
47.
Yeah.
Yeah, he starts talking and he's going.
It was scary.
Marxism reboot.
No, his whole eye shaman just posted
One
the
side of
clip.
his face. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a stroke. Damn, that sucks.
Hmm.
Shout out to Ron.
But he's
Paul.
okay. He's okay.
Is he?
He was
That's good.
smiling
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah. It didn't
Shout out to Ron
affect.
Paul, the only politician
Smiling.
I would have ever voted for if it mattered about anything.
Right? Exactly.
Thankfully,
Yeah.
it doesn't actually
Good
matter.
Thankfully.
I think God and anime won this debate.
Well, shout out, dude! Shout out to iShaman who actually posted hentai in the hentai channel. So
Thank
fuck
you.
yeah.
Oh,
Appreciate
Jesus.
that. Some pretty good.
I'm gonna say Trump won.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean he's the golden
Well,
god.
because Biden
In a
Biden
debate
looked like
format? Yeah,
somebody
dude.
had his eyes, open with tape. Looked like he had his eyes pressed open with tape to me.
The worst thing CNN can
What?
say about him is that he was a bully. Trump bullied his
Of
way.
course, he's a bully.
Yeah.
Of course.
No, he was just younger
always
and
a
had more
bully.
breath in his lungs.
You
Check
see
Ralph
that
Browner's
that
tweets.
posted? In the pregame show, NBC had John Podesta on to comment on stuff.
Oh,
Oh my
that was
God.
tasty.
That's
Yeah.
ballsy. That's ballsy.
Why?
Like, okay, we'll show you and your brother's collection of Kim Noble's fucking
right.
pedo art.
Exactly.
Like, right? Okay.
Fucking Podesta the
Everybody
molester
knows
over
about
there.
their fucking
Jesus.
pedo art.
Chester Podesta.
He was literally the hyper focus of the
Like,
election
look.
4 years ago, and because of his fucking pizza and walnut sauce
If
bullshit.
you don't mind pedo art, you're a Democrat. But if you don't like that shit, you're a Republican. Right?
At this
What?
point,
No,
the left just would rather you not talk about pedophilia, or you're a racist.
Right. Yes, of course you're a racist.
400 years.
No, I know it's on both sides. I'm not just saying it's Democrats. It just was funny.
Well, I
for a
just
second.
mean the left. There's left Republicans.
I couldn't believe Biden would bring up KKK though when he was at the funeral. What's the KKK senator that died that he was his mentor?
Bird.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Grand
yes.
Wignat.
Yeah, yes, he was one of the head dudes for years, and him and Biden.
Admiral
Biden
Byrd?
said he's a mentor to him. Yeah,
Not Admiral Bird. It was like
Wait,
Robert
that's the
Byrd.
homie
Robert
from the
Byrd, yeah.
1986 CNN interview, right?
Yeah, well, they grew up in the Senate together. You know,
But I tell you, out of
I'll
all the
tell you what, boy.
KKK stuff, damn, just listening to Nickie's voice is gonna make me develop a Southern drawl. Like my
It happens to
childhood is
everybody.
North Carolina, but no, just listening to that CNN interview, you finally get a view of the KKK that's not kill him and hang him and drag him behind your truck, and you're like, cognitive dissonance, because the CNN interviewer is like, I don't see why you're up here in a goddamn circus tent. So yeah, it's that guy that died. You got to watch that interview.
That guy.
Jay,
that
we got a
died.
Nox Mente tomorrow night.
oh shit, we're still in the show. I forgot about that. Tomorrow night we have Stacy Jewell from our Discord chats and from her own website and her own podcast.
Oh, was that who had to reschedule that other night?
My
that's
internet
right.
went out.
That's
Homeostasis is her website.
Oh, nice.
Homeostasis.
Homo Stacy.
Homo Stacy. Yep.
I don't know
Homo
if she's
Stacy.
a homo. She's got a kid, so I doubt it.
Hey, I've known homos with kids,
I mean,
man.
if you listen to the Patreon,
Almost with kids.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
fulfilling obligation. That's not preference.
we'll save all our lesbian talk for the Patreon. You can hear all our hot takes. on
A
there.
lot of opinions.
Lots
Oh,
of opinions.
Can we start a lesbo
Join
corner?
the
I hope so.
Discord.
Armouro's
We'll get our
lesbo.
I don't know,
corner.
dude. It's gonna be a sticky situation.
Join the Discord, patreon.com/cruise with steak. Yeah, sign
We
up for all,
found out
of
all the gory details.
it. All the gory details.
All of them.
Thanks for listening, guys. So, debate coverage. Fuck the
He-Man
presidency.
Woman
Don't fucking vote. You guys are awesome.
Lady Boshi, I'm giving. Lady, let me,
Up with hope.
Lady Boshi, Jerry.
Down with dope.
Jerry wants you. Jerry, give her the mic.
She waves.
the high sign.
Finally.
Too good for you,
It's a
Jer.
Little Rascals joke. She said in chat that it was the He-Man Woman Hitters Club, and that was the sign to get in.
Oh, damn. Profiled.
All right.
I got a Little Rascals joke.
ShonenDump.com. You guys are awesome.
How many inches of Alfalfa's hair can go up Spanky's ass?
Boing.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Catch you all next
Let's
week.
stop talking about bad stuff.
Goodbye.
Exactly.
Farewell. So long. We're wrapping this
They were
up.
from 1920.
Farewell, so long. I'll be here to stay the die.
My
dreamt that the FBI incarcerated me for stealing one of their walkie-talkie. One of their walkie-talkie. I dreamt that you and I were still in love. Then I woke alone. But hey, it's all hunky-dory. That's just another story in the life of yours truly. Yours truly. Yours truly. Benjamin Otto. And this one's dedicated to Benjamin Otto. But truly, that's not me. That's you. I know who I am. I'm green eggs and ham. I dreamt I was a doctor on an island, and I was the season finale to some television show. But who knows? I'm dreaming when I'm awake. I'm awaking when I'm dreaming. I wake when I dream. I dream when I awake. I wake when I dream. Clearly I have lost my mind. Clearly I have lost my But hey, it's all hunky-dory. That's just another story in the life of yours truly. Yours truly. Yours truly. Benjamin Otto. This one's dedicated to Benjamin Otto. He's installing your satellites. He's installing your antennas. And all of these things. To say the least. It blows my mind, but let me remind you, I climbed to the top of Mount Everest just the other day. It was cloudy, it was snowy. Actually, I made up all of these. Does that make me a dreamer? Or does that make me a schemer? Dreamt that I was incarcerated by the FBI for stealing one of their walkie-talkies. One of their walkie-talkies. Does that make me a rapscallion? Does that make me a rapscallion? I dreamt that you and I were still in love. And then I woke on the top of Mount Everest. What, you don't believe me? You don't believe me? Sometimes I feel like I'm in heaven. Sometimes I feel like I'm in hell. Sometimes I feel like I'm in heaven. Sometimes I feel like I'm in hell. Sometimes I feel like I'm in heaven. Sometimes I feel like I'm in hell. Sometimes I feel like I'm in purgatory.